right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Still don't sound here. I think that's it. So today we're just gonna kind of hang out. Welcome, everyone. We're gonna I'm gonna do the drawing. I gotta set this up. So I'm just gonna be here. You guys are gonna see that in the background. I need to do God, what is it called? Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing? There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. No. Alright, I'm gonna do the drawing now. I don't know if people are really like waiting for that or whatever. But I want to do the drawing for the giveaway on my Discord today. I didn't do it last night because of the internet, so I gotta write these names. Oh my god, there's another storm coming, please. I'm so done with it.
That's all I know. However, if you examine these fascinating rocks here,
Never mind.
Is that in game? Was that in game? I think that was in game. I was like, I hear a voice. That's why we came. Well, good. I'm okay with that. You can come for that. I don't care. I used to have like a lot of I'm guessing that's an A. I don't know. I'm gonna go with like that's an A. If I misprint some of your names, you guys have all crazy letters in your names and stuff, so I'm just gonna read what I see. Where do I hide? Hold on a minute. Let me see here. Oh my god, you can change all these different things. Oh, I can change everyone's color in there. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to set this up, and I haven't used this stuff in forever. Still don't know how to pronounce your name, Zadko. This is Zadko. This is Sadko. Is that even an O? I don't know, and I'm sorry that I'm probably really offensive in whatever language. Polish, I guess, right? I guess mine isn't, you know, Raleigh isn't easy either, but so we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, so it's Shatko? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. I can remember that. Shuffle. All right, I'll pull it up here for you guys. Yeah, let's lower that and make it probably big. Can I make it bigger? I can't. Wow. I like it. I hate that this is on screen. Why is this on screen? That's okay. Anywho, we have a I'm on wheel of names.com. Let's do it. I'm just gonna do it real quick because I don't know if anyone's really watching. Easy peasy? Yes, it is. It's easy peasy, Shadko. Oh, it's so small. Why is it so small? I'll make it a little bigger. There. All right. Well, so there's the names. These are all the names that were entered. Let me just double check that I have everyone. Yep. 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 And yep. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, perfect. So we have 7 entries. This is for Schmal. This is for the 400 gems. So we're gonna see, because I have that code and I want to do the giveaway. I think I'm gonna do it after the stream. I just gotta remember to do it. So let me leave a note before. I'm gonna write myself a note. I'm gonna write myself a note to leave right here. I have so many sticky notes here because I forget everything all the time. So I'm just like, okay, let me write down that I can't forget to eat today. It's not that bad, but that's what it feels like sometimes. All right. So let's see who wins. Unfortunately, we only get one winner. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I can do like 2 or 3 of them. And I would like to do them more often. Oh my God, Chatko, you're the winner. Look at that. You're the big winner chicken dinner. Look at that, and you're in chat. You're the only person that's here out of the group. I'll write the announcement here. Let me just announce it to everyone. And actually, I can do it right now. It's because you're here. That's why you won. Oops. Hold on. I'm just writing this out real quick, and then we can get started. Yeah, let's do that. That's good. All right, I'll post that, and I can send you the code. I can send you the code. Yeah. There we go. Gotta write that in there. I have a list of like I have a prepared list of giveaways that I would like to do, or like where I have like codes and stuff like that. So I have like a specific copy. Okay, let me see if that works. Does that work? I guess that works. It's weird how it copies it as an image, but yeah. All right, there you go, buddy. I'll send that to you. All right, perfect. So I have that in there. Do I want to leave it like that? I'll leave it. Yeah, that's. I'll save that. Okay, I'll leave it like that, and then we can get back to the stream here. Let me know, make sure that everything is correct on there and that's working fine for you, and we can get rid of that. I'll lower that. Perfect. All right, cool. Congratulations. Cool. I want to do more of these. I definitely do want to do more of these as time goes on. I don't know if you have time to check right now, but I kind of went live a little earlier because I didn't want to go too late, because I know a lot of, I mean, you guys out in Europe, for you guys it's much later. And so I wanted to go live if I was going to do the drawing, just so you guys had time to like get it done that day or whatever. So, but yeah, anyways, so here we are. We're going to do some world wars as well today. The thing is, I've been looking at my bank. So one of the things I always do before any expansion, comes out, I want to kind of go through my bank and see what like I can get rid of and stuff. And I've realized that, oh, of course, my pleasure. Thank you for always being here. So I appreciate it. Being part of the community and hanging out and stuff, I really appreciate that. Sorry, put my pen away. So one of the things that I do before every expansion is usually I go through my my bank and I kind of like sort my bank and stuff. And I've realized that since they have added the Wizard's Vault, I haven't really gone through any of the legendaries. Like every time I get the legendary thing, but I just kind of put it in my bank, have the gift there, you know, and I kind of like have them all sitting there. So I've realized that I have like four or five, I think 4 different gifts right now, gifts and precursors sitting in my bank, and I'm like, man, I made one legendary today. I made a legendary short bow today, that I just had the materials sitting around for, but I'm like, you know, I have a lot of these materials sitting around. Like, I have a couple more gifts of battles, I have a ton of tier 6 materials, so the only thing I really need right now is ectoplasms and clovers. Like, that's what's stopping me. If I had enough clovers and if I had enough ectos, I could create, right now, as of this moment, I could create 2 more legendaries. All it's stopping me is that I just used all of my clovers, and so my thing is, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna, I did want to change this. I kind of looked up some stuff earlier today. So I'm gonna do the first end of, I'm gonna finish this one here. Once that one is done, I'm gonna go to the regular is called Canthan. Even though these are very similar, they do have final rewards are different. So it's weird because the End of Dragons track gives you a Canthan armor box, and any Canthan reward track gives you an End of Dragons reward coffer. Kind of confusing. I don't know, like they were talking about combining some of these tracks and stuff. I don't know why they haven't combined some of these, because some of these are just like super redundant. But yeah, I'm gonna do that because I can also work on some generation 3 legendaries, because I actually have 2 precursors that are sitting in my bank right now for generation 3 legendaries, and I haven't worked on those in years either. So like I said, trying to kind of get rid of that stuff. Redeemed, yay! I had so many clovers from strikes, raids, fractals, and vault. I haven't used Mr. Ford for some time now. Oh really? That's crazy. Well, I don't do strikes and I don't do raids, and I haven't done fractals in a long time. But yeah, so I do world versus world for sure. So I'm gonna go on. This is weird. So they changed the colors of these to make them easier to see. So they just changed them from white to orange, and I don't know how this is supposed to make this easier to see. I don't know why, but yeah, I want to do some world versus world so that we can that I can make some legendaries. Yeah, so the storm is coming in again. I don't know why. It's so annoying. Okay, let me look at the weather real quick, what it says. So they have, that's very far away from me, that's not near me. Okay, it doesn't look like, so it looks like it's just one little cloud that's within the next hour is supposed to disappear. Okay, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, so we're gonna go on my Paragon, on my pre-Paragon Paragon. Yeah, you know, I and that's the thing, right? Like, well, how do you get clovers from strikes? You turn them in, right? For like the crystals that you get. I don't know what's going on. I need to take a sip. Where are they? Is it these guys? No. Where are they? I'm dying. Okay, I'm not dying, but these guys right here, these blue prophet shards, aren't they like green ones as well? I don't have any green ones. So for those shards, can you like exchange them for mystic clovers? Finally, without a wife beater. Oh, don't lie to me. You love it. Yeah, I'm wearing a regular shirt today. I know, crazy, huh? Or they removed the green ones? Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright. There's 2 commanders on this map, so that means we have stuff going on. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you think oh my god, I did not even realize. I was flustered because I got a compliment. Yeah, hopefully I can do more of the giveaways. I mean, I'll do these at least once a month. as I get the gem code from ArenaNet. So I'll definitely do those. I mean, like, it's funny because they tell us like, oh, you guys can redeem them if you want them. I'm like, why would I redeem them for myself? Like, that's just weird. I mean, I get it, but like, I don't know. It seems like the perfect opportunity to gain some viewers and stuff. To like give back to the community. I just want to do more for the community, you know? Oh my god, leave me alone. Stop being a bully. I'm leaving. Ow. God. Now they got birds on me. They got everything on me. Help! Help! I'm being bullied. There's all these people everywhere. Don't help. Now you can buy clovers and mystic coins for blue ones. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I want to get into strikes. I want to do some more strikes for sure. I don't know if I'm ready to like do them on stream because then I have to like organize stuff, and I really don't want to. Really don't want to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want to do. I feel like it's a hassle. You know. So, but yeah, I'm still gonna. I might do it off screen. Alright, can I be in your party? I can. Oh, there's only 3 people here. What is happening? Wait, is this the wrong one? Is the other one? I wanted to be in this one. Anyway. Join squad. There we go. That's the fun squad. Death by cuteness? Is that a guild, or was that a no, that was a title, right? Well, I will say that there is opportunity for it. So ArenaNet does have like a little system of if you have like any big events or something coming up, or like a really nice big stream or something that you want to do, and you want to do like some extra giveaways and stuff, you can ask them for it. Like I as a partner have the ability to say, hey, like can you guys give me like some more codes or something for that? But that's only I'm guessing. I don't know how far this goes, but it's probably only like, you know, it probably only goes as far as like when it's like an actual like community event or something, you know. But yeah, I would never want to use those on myself. I actually thought about that. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just use it on myself. But I was like, you know what? That's just like I immediately was like against that, against my own thought. I was like, you know what? No, I don't like that. I'm gonna use it like for the community. Since I only get like 1 a month right now anyways, like I feel like it's kind of such a waste. So anyways, I'm glad that we could I'm glad that I at least could do some, you know. I'll do more. I'm not always going to do them on Discord. I'm going to do them on like YouTube probably as well, because I think the biggest part of my community, like I realized that on like X I actually have like over 100 followers right now, which is kind of crazy. That's a lot. Like I don't think I ever imagined that I would have that many people in the following me on X, right? But the thing is, like, I don't think that is the main community that I have right now. It's really not, right? Like, I think my main community, if I were to look at like any specific like group that has supported me and that's growing at a steady pace, it is my YouTube community, right? So I think the next few giveaways and stuff, I'm just gonna do them on YouTube. Yeah, and just, you know, do that. It'll have to be like, I've done it before. I've done the giveaways before, and the way that I did them, because there has to be the problem with doing a giveaway on YouTube is there's no security to it, right? Because you could have people impersonating other people, right? Because the code, you know, I have to send to the person, but I can't message someone on YouTube. So then they have to give me their like in-game name, or they have to give me their like, I guess in-game name is fine, but then, you know, how do I get their in-game name, right? So the last time I did it was that they needed to have Discord for it, and I don't think that that's such a big issue. I think I'm gonna do that again, just because there has to be some kind of security that other people don't take it. You know, if there was like a private messaging thing on YouTube, there wouldn't be an issue. There clearly is on Twitch, right? Like on Twitch you can do that, but on YouTube there is not. And I don't know. I just think that with Discord there's some kind of security there, because I can like message the person and make sure that that is the actual person. You know, that because the thing is, like, you know, they could just be saying like, oh yeah, I'm the person, I'm this and this person from YouTube, like send me my code, and then that's not the person, right? So they would have to like prove that that is their actual account. And you know, it's, I mean, obviously when I have a fairly small community, so right now that's not a big issue, but I feel like as we grow and we get more people in there, I feel like that might become an issue, right? So so I'm always, that is one of the things that I've always feared about doing giveaways, because I would hate to have this stuff like, you know, I've watched other people do giveaways and stuff, and I feel like, you have no security. Like, I've watched people on Twitch do it and stuff like that, where they like, you know, there they can kind of send it and stuff, but if you do it on YouTube, there's like no security that I know that that is the right person that I'm sending it to. So I don't know, I that's why I like to just have the involvement of Discord in there, where they can send me a picture of their account on their YouTube account, and if they send me a picture of their YouTube account, you know, really showing that it's them or whatever, you know, then I know, okay, I'm sending it to the right person. I'm always scared of that, because there's so many scumbags out there that will literally just steal stuff from people. I mean, when I watch there's so many trolls out there and stuff, like I don't trust people, you know, on the internet. So that's why I figured doing the first one on Discord would be the best idea, and I was actually hoping that this would bring in some people to Discord, because I will tell you guys, I did post about that on like social medias and stuff that I have for the channel, on Bluesky and X and stuff, but like no one joined. And we actually had a bot today join the Discord, which I was kind of watching that, because I've never, even with my previous server that I had, I never had a bot come in, a Discord bot, and it was clearly was a bot because of like the name and the picture and the profile and stuff, and I even messaged to that bot waiting for a reply, but I didn't get a reply, so I kicked them immediately. But it was just kind of like, wow, really? There's like bots on Discord now too that I gotta worry about joining my server? Like, that's just annoying as hell to me. Getting out of hand, but you know, and I wouldn't like, I wouldn't be that worried about it, like, you know, if that were to happen, like the person that actually is supposed to get the code and it happens to go to another person or something like that, you know, obviously I would like out of pocket pay for that, right? And be like, well, I'm so sorry that that happened to you, and I'll make it up to you, whatever, you know. But you know, that's the thing, is like, I just want to make sure, because I don't think that there's a way for ArenaNet to track like who redeems what code. Like, I don't think, I mean, maybe there is, but again, it's such a dangerous thing, where I'm like, well, once they're gone, and there's nothing you can do about that, you know. There's so many scammers, yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, I'm just kind of worried about that stuff. Like, I just want it to be fair, and you know, I don't know. So, But we'll have to see how that goes. There should be a way to check that. They ban people that redeem codes that were bought with stolen cards. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. There probably is, but, you know, then you have to go through the whole rigmarole of contacting ArenaNet support, and then they have to check the thing, and then they have to check which account it is and stuff. And then they have to verify that I'm actually the, you know, obviously, since I'm a partner, I'm probably in their system in some shape or form, so they probably know immediately, like, oh yeah, this is a partner. Like, I probably have like a quicker response time than like some regular SMO, you know. But like, yeah, I don't know. I still think it's like kind of dangerous to do that. But I want to do more of those. I remember like I said, the last giveaways I did 5 different giveaways, and this was for End of Dragons. I remember doing like 5 different giveaways for End of Dragons, and it was so cool because I remember doing like, I did 5 days of streaming. So I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh. What's going on? My game just crashed. My game just literally just, what you guys saw is what I saw. There was no error message. I was like, is my computer dying or what's happening? Nope. So this is fairly normal, just so you guys know, because there's the beta tomorrow, and I'm sure they're doing a bunch of stuff in the background. Like, they're doing a lot of probably like background like stuff on the servers and whatever for getting ready for tomorrow. So this is probably normal. There was a guy on Guild Reddit that was seeking help because his friend bought him the pre-purchase code for Visions of Eternity, and his account got banned because that friend bought that code from... Oh, interesting. Okay. And now I got a queue. Really? Bro. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of fishy people out there. I've heard some weird things about like the partner program too. Like I've heard people, like I was on a Reddit post the other day where, and I don't know if this is true. I have no idea, right? Like I have no opinion on this. This is not coming from me. This is just something I read. But I read that and that's the thing. I don't know too many people in the community. It's even the partners. Like I don't know too many of the partners. I know some of them, and I've spoken to some of them, and I've been on some of their streams and so on and so forth. But the thing is that I heard that there's like a bunch of like hackers and stuff that were added to the partner program, or like people that are like of ill repute, you could say, right? And I didn't know that, right? And I'm just like, oh, okay. So I don't know. It was just kind of like, and a lot of people were like, yeah, ArenaNet is so desperate that they're like adding hackers and stuff. And I'm like, I don't think ArenaNet would be that desperate that they would add a hacker knowing that they're a hacker. Like, they probably don't know that that's what they do on there. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, anyways, so. I have 10,000 hours. Like, if my account were to be banned, I would cry. I have over 10,000 hours in this game. I have, like, unlocked a ton of legendaries. I've made over 200 characters on this account. I've played through this story numerous times. I have made hundreds of videos. If my account were to get banned, I would be so upset. I'd be so upset. I would probably, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would probably not play another MMO for a long time. Like, I would probably stop using my computer. This is, I know exactly how it would work. I would stop using my computer. I'd be so upset. I would stop using my computer. I'd probably get on my, like, Switch or something. Or start, you know what I would probably do? I would probably start, like, just binge watching TV shows. Just so that I don't play any video games. Because I'm, like, fed up with video games. Because the one that I wanted to play, I can't play or whatever, you know? Yeah, I have literally, I mean, it's 10,000 hours that I have. Like, yeah, 10,538 hours. I have 1,000 hours on this character alone. And I'm gonna be honest, many of these are not even AFK. Like, many people have like many hours in AFK. I don't spend a lot of hours AFK on Guild Wars 2. I can tell you that. Like, I don't really, like, I usually, when I'm done playing, I will log out. So 10,000 hours is like, I mean, not so much now, but there was a period where this was right around like season 3. This was like pre-Heart of Thorns, like Silver Waste era, you know, when Silver Waste was coming out and stuff. Heart of Thorns, and then going into season 3, where I was playing Guild Wars 2 like non-stop every day. Like, I was still working 5 days a week at the time, but anytime I was gaming or anytime I wasn't like at work or something, I was playing Guild Wars 2. Like, I remember every single day I was doing Edge of the Mist before work, on like clockwork. I was doing it every single day. I was playing like Edge of the Mist before work for like an entire year. And then after I would get home, I would do like other things. I would like, mostly, like, there was a period of time as well, like this was during season 1, where I was doing fractals every day. I would run fractals for hours and hours and hours. I'd just go through and run fractals and run fractals and run more now. I mean, I do play a lot. Like today, for example, I played about an hour of World vs. World. Then I was editing audio for one of my videos. And then after that, I had to jump into a dungeon and do some video recording for that specific for a specific video. For the video that I edited the audio for, I needed a specific clip. So I was doing that. That took me a little bit because doing dungeons, I was doing it solo. So doing it solo took me a little bit. But yeah, I only had about, I don't know, because I made some food in between. I watched some YouTube stuff. I had a quick conversation with my sister. I took a shower. So probably only about like a couple of hours, I want to say, of Guild Wars 2 today. But then I'm playing a couple hours now, so I mean, probably longer than a couple hours today. I want to go long today. I didn't get to stream yesterday, and it was very upsetting. Like, our internet was acting up. You guys have no idea how bad that storm was yesterday. Like, my entire neighborhood was like literally walled off by the police. Like, people could not get through my neighborhood. Everything was underwater. All these people were like trying to drive through my neighborhood, and it was not happening for them. It was crazy. It was kind of wild. We had like all these flash floods around here. Die. Yeah, it was crazy. It was kind of wild. How that was yesterday. Because it was like the thunderstorm was happening. We didn't lose, I'm gonna be honest, we didn't lose electricity like not once. We didn't lose any electricity. But the internet went out, and then, like I said, the streets were flooded, and people were like trying to figure out what was going on. And then I was just like, the reason why I went outside, like, I didn't even know. I saw that we had flash floods in my town, and I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever, right? Like, not a big deal. But then I didn't realize that this was like directly. Oh, we're still alive. We're fighting. Okay. Oh, thank you. I didn't realize that it was like happening directly by my house. But then after the storm, the entire sky was yellow, like just yellow. It was so, and I was like, oh my god, is there like a fire? Did something get set on fire or something? It was just from the storm. And then I see, like, I look out this window right here actually, and I see that there is a cop car on that side, like on the like one road over pretty much. And I'm like, oh, okay, weird. And then I go downstairs, I go outside, and I see that on that road there's a like right here by my house is another cop car, with their like lights on and stuff, and they have like signs up, and they're like redirecting traffic, and it's funny because I know exactly that both of those spots is where I get a lot of flooding. So I'm like, they must be there because of the floods. Like I remember one day it was raining really bad, and I was trying to go down that road, and there's an intersection like right around the corner here, and that intersection, I kid you guys not, it goes like 3 feet deep when it's raining, like with rainwater. Just, I mean, it goes like high. And I remember one day, because I have a very low car, I drive a sports car, so I was driving like into it, and I was like, I will get stuck. Like my engine will be flooded, and this is not good. So I had to like back out of it and find another way around out to get out of my neighborhood because it was just so bad. I know. Well, that's the thing. Like I started streaming. Well, I didn't even stream. Like that was the thing. So I was waiting for the weather to get better, and then it did. And then I was waiting for the internet to come back up, and then we were kind of fidgeting with the internet because the thing was really strange yesterday. So usually when my internet goes out, they will let me know that there is like an outage in the area, okay? But they didn't do that. So then I'm like, okay. So then I look online to see if there's like an outage in my area from my internet service provider, and they're like, no, there's no outage. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, then it must be me, right? Then it must be like I probably have to restart my equipment or something. So we do that, right? My sister and I, because the equipment is on my sister's side of the house, so I have her restart the stuff, and I get internet. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's back. So then I'm trying to go live and stuff, but I see that it's really, really slow. My upload speed was really, really slow, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So I tried to go live. As soon as I went live, like I wasn't even live, like I didn't even go live, and my computer or my program immediately kicks me out and says, cannot reach streaming server. And I was like, okay, what the hell? So then I was like trying out, I'm like, because I was watching, like, to test it out, I had watched a video on YouTube, and I'm like, well, clearly it works. Well, it turns out that it was coming in and out. My internet was going in and out, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't realize this. So then I go to my sister's side, and I'm like trying to figure it out. And while I'm over there, they're then informing me on my app that, hey, there is an outage, and we're gonna have this fixed in like 2 hours. And I was like, oh, okay. That's when I wrote the whole, like, I'm gonna skip the stream, like, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. And then so then the 2 hours went by, and we tried to do the internet again. Like, I was hanging out with my sisters, so we're right over there. So as soon as that came back on, we try it out. It's still not working. And so then they take the outage information off of the app, and I look online, still no outages. I'm like, what is going on? So we reset the equipment again, still nothing. It's still like, it's going in and out. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So then they send me, instead of updating, so they didn't update the app, they send me an email, which they never do. They always send me a text message. So they send me an email saying that there's an outage in your area and it'll be restored in 3 hours. This at this point was like 3 a.m. And I'm like, what the hell? What is going on? So, so then they updated the app. So I go on the app and it's like, yep, there is an outage. I'm like, okay. So then we hung out until like, it was like I want to say like 2:30 or something like that. So 2:30 in the morning, my internet came back on, and I was like, well, I'm about to go to bed now, so whatever. But yeah, so that was kind of what happened yesterday. The storm was like crazy. It was like insane. It was absolutely insane. So yeah, welcome to living in Florida. Can't wait to not do that anymore at some point in time. Yeah, I mean, it's normal. This is like, I'm gonna be honest, this is the time of year, and it's normal. We have this every year. Every year we get the tropical storms coming through, and we get those really bad, like, rainstorms and hurricanes and thunderstorms and all of those. I mean, it's pretty normal. So, get a crazy flood. That's great. These floods are like kind of unpredictable, especially around here because in Florida everything is like, you know, because everything is so hot. So nothing is actually like earth or like clay or anything. It's all sand, right? Like everything is sand. So when you have a flood, things just wash away. It's the craziest thing. Luckily, I think all of the floods were like on actual streets that we had in this area yesterday, so not that big of a deal. This is so mobilized, it does do mobilize. I'm gonna leave that there to block. I hope nothing happened during that time. So for tomorrow's stream, I did want to go live early, but unfortunately I cannot. I have to, my sister has a doctor's appointment that I gotta drive her to. And that doctor's appointment is at 3:30, which is like right in the middle of the day, which is like so annoying because first of all, it's 100,000 degrees outside. And second of all, it's like right when I want to go live. So I'm gonna be live probably after that to do the beta, which is probably gonna be like the regular time, like 6 o'clock or something. Probably, I'm guessing. But yeah, I definitely do want to do the beta tomorrow because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. We usually have problems when there was a lot of snow during winter and it suddenly thaws out when it gets warm. Oh, that makes sense. That's also scary. But yeah, I'm excited for the bit. I have a couple of builds that I want to try out tomorrow. Just so you guys know, there's a couple of unconventional builds. As you guys know, I don't do conventional builds, but there is a couple of builds that I want to try out tomorrow, where like stuff that I'm interested in that I want to play. And I also have some thoughts on what I could see kind of change. We'll see. The thing is, I want to play him first to really see. But I've been thinking about like what everyone has been saying and like the impressions that I've been getting from a lot of different reviews and different things that people have been saying. And I'm really thinking like, okay, so like I got some ideas maybe for like feedback that I want to provide. So I don't know if I can. We'll see. I wanted to try it out Ritualist. Yes, I was a bit skeptical about support Ritualist. Yeah, which is fair. I think it doesn't, and it's one of the. Oh my god, I was trying to like get through there, but you can't. Jesus, so annoying. And everyone else was trying it too. The thing is that like I think the problem is, and I don't remember. I will have to like look at it tomorrow, but I feel like it doesn't provide really the essential boons and stuff that you need to be like a true support. I feel like And I don't know how much healing it really provides. So we'll have to kind of see how that works. I think it's really nice that we get a whole week of it. And I think it's really nice that this time around, like, this beta definitely feels very different. This beta feels very, very different. This beta feels to me like ArenaNet is actually treating it like a beta, and that we're gonna see a lot of changes for the better, like based on feedback. Once the... Why am I still in combat? Because of that fucker. I'm running away. I don't care. Leave them behind. Sorry, guys. With ritualism, like, I only have access to important things on a shroud. Utility skills don't really grant any boons. Yeah, I saw that too, and I think one of the things that I want to do as like a feedback, like an idea, is the F abilities is something that really bothers me, and I really think that they should change the F abilities. So they should definitely change the F abilities to do something else rather than do something that automatically happens anyways. Like, blowing up the spirits on your own seems like such an arbitrary thing to do, because then you don't have anything on the field, and then, you know, your abilities don't really do that. Like, you know, the idea is that you want to have those spirits out to do their thing. So I don't know, I really feel like the F abilities could do something else. Lingering spirits. I think a lot of people have been saying that as well. I think I've seen some posts about that where people have been saying lingering spirits. And I agree with it. I think having the spirits immediately disappear once you get out of Shroud is really annoying. And it's probably not going to feel good either. Like, it's probably going to feel like you need to have that trait. Like, you need to pick that all the time, just because it probably feels much better. And let us build up life force when out of Shroud and spirits are up. This is me talking about things from multiple accounts. Yeah, probably. Listen, I've seen it all. That might be true. You never know. I mean, I don't know. You would know, but I don't. Haha. I gotta walk around. Yeah. Can I get a speed boost, please? Why am I not getting, like, speed boost? Like, all of these fuckers should give me speed boost. But I do want to do some writing of my in my video. I have a couple of videos that I want to do writing for, and I want to start editing another video because I haven't really released a video, and I want to release some videos. So I'm gonna be working on that tonight, probably after the stream. Oh, is that right? Well, I'm sure if enough people give the same feedback, it's bound to happen. Right? So like I said, just make sure that you're constructive on your criticism and on your feedback. I kind of like this Paragon outfit. I went with the, like, slutty bottoms. So I don't know. I kind of changed what he had for his bottoms. Green is here! Green is here! Get rid of green! Off cata! Get off the catapults! Come! Come once. Come once. Slutty bottoms. I should probably rephrase it. My slutty leggings, but they're not really leggings. Like, these are not leggings, but it's my leggings slot. It's a savage scale loincloth, alright? That's what I got there. Oh no. Oh no, they were just waiting for us. Are you kidding? Oh god, Blue's here too. Freeway fight by the grub. My favorite. And we're like, fuck you, grub. Just bonking it in the middle of all that. How do you call a group of transgender women? I don't know. I don't know. I saw a video. I saw a short today of a where was it from? Oh, it was a guy asking his grandma. The X-Men. Oh my god, what? That's crazy. I saw what was it? How do you know? I think this is how it went. How do you know it's a gay picnic? How can you tell it's a gay picnic? I saw that one and I was like, oh my god. Or like, how can you tell a picnic is gay? Or whatever. I guess I don't know exactly how it was worded, but... I'll give the answer if no one knows. I know there's a delay, so I kind of want to wait a little bit. It's like, especially on YouTube, there's long delay. Oh my god, you saw that one? You knew that one? The hot dogs taste like shit. Yes, that's the solution. And I thought I got a good... I've never heard that one before. I was like, oh my god. That's really bad, though. Oh, you saw the video? They had a bunch of really good ones on there, and it was weird because that one was like ranked the lowest out of all 5. And I was like, this is the funniest one. How do you rank it the lowest? I was like, that's a crime. A crime waiting. Oh, where am I going? Wrong way. I don't know why I thought I was... Oh, hello. Oh, ArenaNet! ArenaNet is here, you guys! ArenaNet is here fighting us. It's fine, I'll win against ArenaNet. I don't care. They don't scare me. Oh, okay. Oh god, ArenaNet is here. Kill the ArenaNet guy. Get him! Focus on just him. There he is. Get him. You don't get to go. You don't get to escape. Listen, you have a big red sign on the thing, right? But you're targeted automatically because you have a big red sign on you. No. No. Oh god, I'm all by my lonesome. That's okay. I just boinked the dev, yo. I did. I took my big stick and I boinked him right on the head. There's actually, I think there's an achievement for that. Isn't there an achievement for that? Like fighting, I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Isn't it like Blackgate veteran? Yeah. That's me. I'm a Blackgate veteran. Right there. Boom. Good old Blackgate. Isn't there something where like killing and is that only in PvP or is that might just be in PvP? I don't remember. Or is it in like community or something? What is it called? I mean, this is such a mess. Such a mess. Is it under community? Might be under community. Conquer, defeat arena net employee in a player versus player combat. So I did that. I just walked by my group. I didn't even. Is there another one in World vs. World or no? I guess there's not. So yeah, I did defeat an arena net employee. This is like many years ago now. I saw many times. It's not fair. I've never seen a dev. Oh really? I've seen quite a few of them around.
How interesting.
I see them once in a blue moon. I used to see them a lot more often. Like about 10, like up to like 10 years ago, up to the point of like 10 years ago, you would see them all the time. Especially around patch times, when there's patches going on and stuff, you would see a ton of them. Like, I remember, like, you would always see some in, like, Divinity's Reach hanging out. Like, where all the people hang out in there. Stuff. Hi, welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing? Who's excited for the beta tomorrow? And who is not excited? And if you are excited, what are you excited for the most to try out? For me, probably, I'm really, like, I think the amalgam is going to be good no matter what. So I don't think that I'm excited to try that out. Because I think whatever I'm going to do with my amalgam, with my engineer on there, I think it'll be good. I think that spec is, like, really pretty solid. But when I look at like some other ones, I'm like, I'm hoping that some of them are going to be good. And one that I'm kind of looking for to be really good is Conduit. I really want to try Conduit out. There's a couple of different builds that I want to try out with Conduit. So, Charlie, my friend wants to play some Overwatch. I'll be back next time. Have a good evening. Have fun. It's nice to be able to hear you again. Well, you can hear me all the time. You can just put all my videos on just loop. There's over 800 videos you can just put on loop and just play them. So you can hear me all day, every day. Just kidding. Have a good night and congratulations again for winning the gem code. I know what you mean. It's not the same. Well, have a good evening and I hope you have fun playing Overwatch. I have played Overwatch. I used to play Overwatch a billion years ago. Not a lot, but a little bit. I did play. Oh, I thought I was in my long range weapon. I'm like, why am I not attacking? Doing damage? Oh, I should probably be in World vs. World anyways. Bye. Have a good night. Overwatch 2 is good now, kind of good now. I don't know. I've heard a lot of bad things about it lately, but that might just be, you know, like we said today, is like a lot of people just love hating. Like I said on the Discord today. So I'm excited to try out the beta tomorrow. I think it's gonna be really good for the expansion sales as well, because this is includes everyone. So you know, even if you're on the fence about buying the expansion, tomorrow will be the day for you to try out and see if maybe you do want the expansion. Right? Everyone can try out the new elite specializations. There's no restrictions on that. So, and you have a whole week to try them out. So, I just want to spin with the scythe. Well, I'm gonna. That's one of the playstyles I'm gonna try out tomorrow. I want to see how bad it feels to do that. I want to see. I mean, they've said that they will like. That redoing, if something doesn't work at all, then they will remake it. So if enough people say that they want like actual scythe gameplay or more scythe gameplay, maybe they'll change it and add more to it. I don't know. I'm still hoping that they're gonna add Jesus. My God. I'm still hoping that they're gonna add more. What's the word? I'll do healing. That they'll add oh my God, I can't think of it. Oh, more golden wings to the Paragon. I was like, I completely lost my train of thought. So I'm hoping that there's gonna be more of those golden wings coming in, and that they're gonna change. I'm really hoping that Paragon is gonna see some significant changes. I'm really hoping. Rattle, guys. Yeah, and I'm excited. So the 4 that I'm really looking forward to by the end of it. So Amalgam, Conduit, Paragon, and Ritualist. I do want to try out the Ritualist. Like I said, I'm still, I think about it. The more I think about it, the more that I agree with myself that Evoker I don't think is that great. It feels so much like Catalyst. Like it's just another Catalyst. That's all it is. Like there's nothing. I don't think that the I don't know. You know, it's crazy to me to think that the most exciting part for a lot of people is the Grandmaster trait that lets you specialize in one attunement rather than the mechanic itself, which is having the Spirit Sprout, right? But it's the same thing as Catalyst. It's just an F5 button that you press every so often to, instead of doing an AoE, you do an attack now. That's all it is, right? And I'm like, I don't really see, I don't see the appeal. I really don't. So I wish I did. I like the specializing in one element. I think that is a great idea, and I love that idea, and I hope the execution is going to be good. But I don't know. The rest of it doesn't really excite me that much. So, Evoker is really not one that I'm excited for. Gale Shot, like I said, Gale Shot, not bad. I gotta see how it feels in action. I think the Gale Shot, because the Squall abilities, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the Squall abilities, and when I was watching the stream recently with Mighty Teapot and stuff, you know, I did like the whole coverage, which took me like 3 days to get through or whatever. But when I was doing the coverage of that, I was watching when Mighty Teapot was like playing Gale Shot and stuff. I was like, huh, I'm really enjoying the squall abilities, the utility skills. I think they look really cool, and they have like some really interesting effects on them and stuff. And I'm like, man, I think I can totally see myself using those. So that I'm kind of excited for that. Again, we'll have to see how that kind of plays out. What else am I excited for? Luminary, not at all. Luminary, the animations, like I said, the animations of Luminary look really cool, but I gotta kind of see how the Shroud feels. The Shroud looks kind of iffy to me right now, so I don't know. I'll probably, once I can actually play it, I'll probably have a better opinion. But I haven't really been playing a lot of Guardian at all lately. I used to like main Guardian like a long time ago. Hey Matthew, how are you doing? You know, just a regular, just kind of talking about tomorrow's beta, what we're excited for, and just kind of hanging out, you know? I'm just in some world versus world here, nothing crazy. Look at that guy, look at that guy. Hello. Ah. I'm just a troll. With that ability, at least. Hey, you. Come here. Come here. Nah. Whatever. They should add some normal miss skills for Rose, so he don't always gets stun break and stuff. I don't. What do you mean by that? I need some explanation. What do you mean regular? What do you mean by normal missed skills? Like, do all of his abilities do something crazy? I mean, don't all abilities do that? All abilities have some kind of something that they do, right? Granny Smith apple, my favorites. Those are my favorite apples. My favorite kinds of apples. I have so many Grandmaster marks. Every class got over 20 skills. What do you mean? Except Legends? Well, no, they have utility skills. They got those resonance skills. It's not like they didn't get any. Every class got over 20 skills, so did they really? As far as I know, Gale Shot only got, what? Gale Shot got 5 from the bow, and then 4 utility skills and an elite skill. Or like a healing skill, 3 utility skills, and so that's only, what is that? That's only 10? Right? Like, Gale Shot only got 10. I mean, if you count all of the spirits as like different skills, I mean, there's like 4 skills there. Because the charge skill is not like a separate skill, it's just like an overcharge on the regular skill that they have. So I don't really count that as a separate skill. So that's what, 4 plus another 5. So that's 9. They only got 9 skills there. Base one's not elite spec. I don't understand how do they, every class get over 20 skills? You mean like the bait? I mean, but that's the problem with the, you know, we talked about that. That's the problem with the Revenant. The Revenant is like kind of different in the way that they play. A lot of people, I mean, I was like almost booed out of the audience the other day. Not really, but we had a discussion where I said that I had a lot of issues with Revenant in the way that the energy management and stuff is, but everyone was like, no, I love the way that the energy system works, and I love that you have to like kind of you know, that you have to like decide which abilities to use, and you can't just like press any button and stuff. Like, a lot of people seem to have really liked that. But yeah, not being able to pick any of the any skills that you want, like any utility skills that you want, is kind of annoying. I hate that for sure. So I don't know. I don't know. I just think that that's an issue with Revenant. They'll never change. They'll never change that. So if you don't like Revenant the way that it plays now, you're just gonna have to move on and find a different class that you like, you know? I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried them out yet, so I don't. I mean, I just think that they got, you know, I think the conduit skills are, the conduit, like Raza Legend, are just regular utility skills. I mean, I don't think that they're any more boring than some others. They all have their own like little thing that they do. Like, I would even argue that I think like weapon spells on the ritualist are even more boring. Okay, can you stop marking? Like, Jesus Christ, we see you. See you keep marking, keep marking, keep marking. Like, if they're not listening to you, they're not listening to you. Go, go, go. Let's run in. Okay, so you said in, like go in, and then I'm going in, and now you're abandoning your own soldiers. Fuck you. Just kidding. I don't know. And honestly, I mean, you haven't even tried it yet, so I think it's a little unfair to say that they're bored. Like, you haven't, you know. I mean, I think the animations are great on it, from what I've seen. The voice acting is really good. So I don't know. I'm excited for it. But I don't know. I just think that we need to kind of reserve judgment until we actually try them out, you know. So I you know, it's not just you, but it's like, I think all of us, right? Like, I think we all need to kind of just realize we haven't even played it yet. That's why I was trying to like kind of not really like form like very solid opinions on anything, because I'm like, well, this is just like from seeing them play it, you know. I think one of the things in Guild Wars 2 is like, one of the important things is to the way that a flow of a class, how it works, you know, your own personal skills and abilities like play a big role in what it feels like to play it, you know, different elite specializations. So I'm trying not to be negative about it. You know, I think, like I said, ArenaNet said that they're going to be doing a lot of changes. Like I said, I will become negative, or I will become like, you know, I'll start my bitching and stuff once ArenaNet doesn't listen to the feedback, right? Because, you know, saying that you're going to listen to feedback and saying that, oh yeah, these are all in beta and stuff like that, that's all fine and dandy, but you got to pull through on that, right? Once ArenaNet doesn't pull through on that, if they don't, right? If they don't pull through on that, that's when I'm gonna be like, okay, listen, you said this and you said that, right? And you know, here we are, and you didn't do the things that you said you would, right? Like, you didn't listen to the community, and everyone's been saying this about this specific elite specialization, and you didn't change that, even though you said you would listen to the community on this stuff, right? So I'll reserve my judgment, my complete, like, obviously I'm gonna have some judgment tomorrow and give my opinion, but then my final opinion will probably be once they release with Visions of Eternity. But I'm at this point, like, once the beta is over, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be kind of fed up with talking about elite specializations. Because yes, elite specializations do play a big part in the role. I've talked about this, right? They play a big role in playing the game. They play a big role in like how we interact with any other system in the game, pretty much, right? Whether it's crafting and what you're crafting, what class you're playing, you know, what role you're playing in strikes, raids, whatever, right? Like playing your profession, and specifically, you know, to an extension, the elite specialization is a huge part of the game. But the problem is, to me, everyone is hyper fixated on just elite specializations. I'm like, I want to know about the other things. Like, I want to know about Castora. I want to know about the skimmer masteries. I want to know about like other features that are coming. I want to know about the looking for group tool like rework that they're doing. Like, you know, once that beta is over and they're gonna do like a final like, okay, this is what's going on kind of thing. Like, you know, this is what we're taking to heart, or even if they don't do that, like, I'm just gonna be ready to move on and just talk about something else, Visions of Eternity related. I don't, you know, it's just, yeah, it's like once we've given our feedback, I just kind of want to move on with my life, because that's all the community has been talking about. It's like elite specializations for the last month. It's been nothing but elite specializations, and it's good. Like I said, it's an important part of the game, and I get it, but I'm getting to the point where I was like, man, I want to talk about something else. Like, I need some like Castora lore, and I need to know what my skimmer is going to be able to do. Like, I want to know what the like little lasers you shoot out. Like, I need to know some background there. I need to know what's going on with that. You know, I need to know about like why Castora, why the Inquest, what they're planning on doing. Are we going to see like returnee characters, returning Inquest characters specifically? Are we gonna see like, you know, pets for mount, or for pets for rangers, like all these little things? Like I want to know other things for Visions of Eternity. Visions of Eternity isn't just a set of 9 elite specializations. So that's what I'm ready for. I'm excited. I'm excited more specifically to talk about Castora. 100% am I so excited to talk about Castora. Oh my god. I can't wait to get some info, some juicy info on Castora. Sounds great. Where's... Oh, he jumped down. I was like, where did the commander go? We're just running in circles here. If we don't... I think... Well, that's the thing. I think one of the feet... Oh my god, they just reinforced the fucking shit. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. One of the feedbacks that a lot of people have been giving is exactly that. So I really think ArenaNet is going to listen to that. And I think that out of all the different changes that I've seen, that is probably the easiest one to do as well, right? Like, I think the idea that you can just add wings to the to the animations and stuff shouldn't be that big of a deal compared to some other things, right? Like when we're talking about like actual mechanic changes and stuff like that, you know, I think that I think, yeah, I'm gonna go down here as well. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hide down here. Just swim away. Swim away. So I'm fairly confident that that is one change that's definitely gonna happen. It's just them adding more wings to the whole thing. Because only having, I mean, honestly, only having, and I completely 100% agree on that, because I don't think that that is such a terrible thing to change, first of all. Like, that's very feasible. And on top of that is like I said, we've been playing Paragon on my Guild Wars 1 playthrough, right? We've been playing with a bunch of Paragon, and how prominent those golden wings are, those golden illusionary golden wings. Like, it's super important to have more than just one skill that has them. Like, I think that's kind of crazy, in my opinion. So, yeah, 100%. I want to see more of those. But I'm still wondering, like, thinking about Castora and stuff, I kind of wonder, like, is it just an island that we haven't seen yet, right? Is it like Dragonfall, where it's like gonna be, you know, it's just the unending ocean and it's now being revealed to be an island? Or is it one of the islands that's on the outskirts? Or where is Castora located, and how's it gonna look like? How big is Castora? You know, because we're obviously going to get like 2 maps and then probably 2 maps after that. I'm guessing they're probably going to keep with that. So it's like, you know, what does it all look like? I don't know. I'm very excited about that. I love to see these things all the time. Yeah, it's been really fun, like, on my playthrough of Eye of the North and stuff. We've been just using so many paragons in the group. We have, what, I think 5 paragons in the group. So we're just spamming those wings all the time and spamming all the shouts and stuff. I really can't wait to try it out. I was thinking about, like, getting because I have these things, and I was thinking about getting the stellar wings just to have some, like, wings. But the problem is that these don't look the same. Like, I want some illusionary wings that are feathery. We don't have any, like, all the illusionary wings that we have are all these, why are we building catapults like that? Jesus. It's so hard to defend that. You know, we have, like, you know, I want this to be illusionary, you know? Like, more like these golden wings. We do have, like, these. I was using these for a while, but that's not the same, you know? I guess I would have to, like, dye them anyways. Ooh, yeah. Wow, that is so many catapults. Lord out? What does that mean?
Never capitulate.
Or, like, lure him out? Is that what you're saying? Alright, there's some greens. I can't read what it says. What? Spam every on Lord. Every K on Lord? I don't know what that is. I don't know what these commands mean. I can't follow a command when I don't know what it means. Keep on it. Okay, that I understand. Here, let me do a bubble for protection for like 4 seconds. Oh, I got interrupted. Let me do a bubble. Alright, there we go. I casted it. Go block some projectiles for 4 seconds. Boop. Okay. I don't even have a reflect on me. Stay near. Bro, we're dying. What is even happening? Like, everyone is dead. Your squad is dead, dude. Your squad is dead, my guy. Medic! Someone said medic! I need a medic over here.
Do you require my assistance?
Yeah, but those wings don't really do it. They don't feel the same. And I don't want them out all the time. I really like the idea of having them on skills, on skill usage is like, I like that idea, you know? So it should really be on every command that we use should have that on it. Should have the wings on it. I'll be right back, you guys. Give me 1 second. Alright, so... Alright, let's turn this off. Oh, where's the commander? Let's go. Going after the commander. Ooh, I got more reward. How far am I in there? Ooh, I'm gonna get 10 of those. Awesome. I might want to do some, maybe some drizzle wood as well for like, because you can get like misty clovers through those tracks as well in drizzlewood, and you get a lot of like raw materials in there. So I realized that I need some heavy bones. I gotta look into like getting heavy bones, but right now, like I said, I have so many other like tier 1 or not tier 1 but generation 1 legendaries that I really want to. Oh god, I'm going underwater. I'm hiding. Oh my god, I have no skills equipped down here. What did I have here? I don't have a weapon, but at least I can have some utility skills. Is anyone after me? Oh, perfect. I'm safe. Alright. But yeah, I want to work on the generation 1 legendaries that I have to do first. So, and for that I actually have enough tier 6 legendary, like a lot of them at least. So, and I want to make the ones that I don't like, legendary weapons that I don't have yet, right? Because I mean, I have like quite a little bit when it comes to stuff like that, but there's a lot of weapons I don't have any of yet. Like I don't have a legendary mace. I don't have a legendary greatsword. I don't have a legendary longbow. Longbow, I'm actually doing the Generation 2 longbow, which that's like a whole other thing. Because that one is really cool. I really love the Generation 2 longbow. I'm trying to think. So, longbow. How many classes can use longbow? So, ranger, warrior. Who else can use the longbow? It's not a widely used weapon. Look, the guy's back. The ANET guy's back. Like, I really think some classes should get some longbows. I hope in the next set that some of them get longbow. Shortbow has been one that's kind of been added. You know, it was added to Revenant with the Renegade, and then with Secrets of the Obscure, Engineer got it, and like stuff like that. But and it's used by Ranger. Let's use it. Oh, Thief. That's right, Ranger, Thief. But I don't know. Longbow is one of those that I wish more would get. I know everyone wants an arcane archer. I don't know what I want. I don't. Oh, longbow. Oh, Guardian has longbow as well. Actually, that's actually a good point. Which I think they've kind of like buffed over the years. I don't know how good actually longbow is on Guardian now, but I do want to try it out at some point. Make a whole build around that, especially now that that they're not bound to, like, you don't have to play Dragon Hunter. So it'd be kind of cool to like use something else. Maybe even Luminary. No. Just following the Zerg. We're doing good. Ooh, I'm gonna get 10 of those. Memories of battles are always important. How many tickets do I have? Oh wow, we're doing really good on tickets. Okay, that's nice. 'Cause I'm also working on Conflux. I think that's what it's called, Conflux, the World vs. World ring. What do I need for that? That's actually a good question. Let's see here. Is that the one? Is that the World vs. World one? Yes, that is. Yes, that is. Oh, okay. I need the essences. I think I still have those essences. Maybe I bought them at some point. Essences to make a gift of warfare, and then a bunch of materials and stuff to make those. That's fine. Emblem of the Conqueror, just one of those. Mist Pearl. So I need. Okay, so on the bottom it tells me I need 2,200. So 2,200 to make that legendary, and I need 2,000 memories of battle. So still a ways to go. And then 1,500 of these guys, which is gonna be easy anyways, because I can. I think I can. These I can turn into that, right? Yeah, and I could get 20 out of that. Like I could get right now, I could get 2,000. Like right now, I could get more than I need to just make that. So, and then 750 of the testimonies. So it's just pretty much just a bunch of saving up of this stuff, and then that's easy peasy. I could even get the Mistband, the infused one, through doing fractals and stuff, I guess. I don't think I have any more Ascended Shards of Glory from like PvPing and stuff, do I? Oh, I do. Oh, hell yeah. Ascended Shards of Glory. Oh my god, I could just get it through that. So I don't even have to worry about that. I can just go with the lower prices of that. And then you need a Gift of Conquering, which is a legendary spike. I have 17 of those. 4 Gifts of Battle, which I have plenty of. Memories of Battle, and then 2 Vision Crystals. So I have that. So I could already make a Gift of Conquering. Like as of right now, I could make a gift of because I have plenty of vision crystals. I can't actually look at it now. So I have that. Gift of War Dedication. Need more Memories of Battle. I mean, the Memories of Battle is the one that's gonna take me a long time to get, but should have that shortly too. And then Glob of Condensed Spirit Energy only cost me 100 Spirit Shards. I have way too many. I have 11,646, so I have that. Gift of the Mist, which is Gift of Glory, Gift of Battle, Gift of War, and a Cube of Stabilized Dark Energy.
You have something to report?
Again, the only thing there that I'm worried about. Shards of Glory, the regular ones, are not hard to come by. I don't think, right? Where are they? Do they use them all up? Where are they? What do they look like? They're like roundish, like a purple round, like a weird round purple looking. Okay. Oh my god, there's too many in here. I can't find it. I can't find it. They're gonna come back around. I'm gonna stay down here. Am I scrolling past them? Or are they not a material? Or are they not a currency? They might not be a currency, that's what it is. I think they're material rather than a currency. Which is just kind of weird. Okay, that's why I can't find them. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, really. Well, and then a Mystic Tribute, which is, you know, whatever. Mystic Tribute is like. I think I can almost make a Mystic Tribute right now, so I'm not too worried about that either. So yeah, that shouldn't be too hard for me to get done. Just need to get a bunch of the tickets and stuff. So the tickets are important, but again, the tickets will flow in as I play. Well, especially through these, right? We get like a bunch of tickets through here. The higher level I am, I mean, Diamond later gets me 20 to finish it. 14, 14, 14, 14, and then 20. So that's kind of nice. So. Alright, I wasn't My group is like, why are you not healing? Not indirectly they were saying that. They were not saying that directly. Where are we going? Why are we gliding? Oh, I see what we're doing. Oh, you can do that? That's cheeky. That's crazy. I didn't know that that was a thing. That's like a hack. If you're defending, I mean, I guess that's not really a hack. I mean, you can only glide if it's your territory anyways. So you can only use that to defend. But that'd be kind of nice to, like... That's a good way to defend. You know what I mean? That guy's so dead. There's no way he's going to survive that. Maybe he is. Is he surviving? Is he a survivor? He survived, you guys. I cannot believe it. I'm shook to my core. Because he survived. 69, baby. 69. I still have some few hours on this left. I'm kind of running out of those boosters. I have these item boosters. But these are the really good ones. And I have a ton of those. I still have, what, 6 days? Almost 7 days left on that? That's really good. And I'm sure like 75 of my characters are all having birthdays right now. Birthday gifts sitting in their inventory that I haven't even looked at, so there's always a fresh supply coming in. Oh, tomato. Oh, tomato. Tomato. That's how I want to read that name. Oh, tomato. Get on mount. Get mounted. Don't take that out of context. Get on mount, get on mount. Yes, look at all these things that I'm getting. More tickets and more things. I just really like, you know, my legendary journey, I didn't really start. I had some legendaries, right? On different characters and stuff, but I didn't really start until the legendary armory was added, because that was really when just because I have so many different characters and I always like play different characters, and you know, I never know who to make what for and whatever, and I'm like, man, it always stopped me from making all these legendaries. But now that we have like a legendary armory where it's like counts for my whole account, oh man, I've just been like really making so many legendaries. Just because I'm like, it's so convenient now. I'm like, yeah, I have the, you know, I level a new character. I'm like, yep, I have full equipment. I'm like, boom, just gotta get a couple of like trinkets and stuff here. Gotta get some runes and stuff in there. But other than that, I have everything I need. Oh my god, he was like teleporting around. Ooh, he's dead. Ooh, he's dead. Yeah. I really want pizza. Can I revive you? I can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, don't be such a chicken. Help me revive this guy. Jesus. Are you serious? Get out of here. Oh my god. Sorry, buddy. It was like right before I got you back up. DPS player, go heal. thought he meant back, as in like not in, but like back. Back usually means like you run away from the enemy, not into them. We gotta get our terminology figured out here, guys. I used that way too early. I didn't realize we were running all the way back in.
Never capitulate.
Healing. I'm just gonna pump out some healing right now because I see a lot of people like just kind of dying and stuff. Well, it's probably for the best. Where is the commander? Oh, behind me. Like, I lost track of him. I lost track of him. Uh-huh. Staff on Warrior is just really fun. Oh my god. This is like a war of attrition. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know. Are we trying to do something? I don't know what the goal here is. They're not really getting rid of any of them. Full retreat. Okay, so does that mean we're doing something else now? Might mean we're doing something else. I think you get plenty of rewards in World vs. World. I mean, look at my inventory. It's full of just somewhere. You get these, heavy loot bags, good materials, you get oh, he turned around, he's like, I see you following me. I'm sticking with the Commander Man. Commander Man. Yeah. That was kind of dangerous what I did there. I was like, I want to use a bubble. Did you guys see that? I flew through the air dead. Like a corpse flying through the air. Very morbid. I'm dead. Alright, Commander, we gotta do something else. This is not just I don't know what we're trying to do here, but it's not working. Whatever it is that we're trying to do, it's not happening. So
Excelsior.
siege
I have
weapon.
everything you need right here.
I'm hoping that at some point in time I can get the permanent ones, but those are like kind of pricey to get, I want to say. But they're like these collections, right? Is that how they work? Is it in here? Yeah, infinite like catapult and stuff. Would be nice to have an infinite, at least catapult and flame ram. Purchase a ram token from the skirmish supervisor. Purchase a flame ram mechanism from the skirmish supervisor. Enter the Obsidian Sanctum jumping puzzle through a mystic portal in one of the keeps. Okay, easy. Purchase flame rams from Roy in Obsidian Sanctum. Salvage parts from the broken down flame ram in dredge tunnels and internal battlegrounds. Salvage parts from the broken down flame ram in the dredge tunnels. Oh, okay. So next time I'm in the dredge tunnels down here, I'm guessing. those. I'm gonna look for those. But like purchasing some of those parts and stuff is like really expensive. Some of these are like really expensive, but if I could use, I mean, infinite would be so nice. Because the thing is that these other ones, they do sell for a good, like, they sell for a pretty, oh, not anymore, I guess. Wait, I just sold some recently and they went for like a lot. Not anymore, I guess. Huh. Okay. I sold some recently and they went for like a lot of money. But that's okay. But every little bit helps, right? So I can just sell these, you know, I could sell stuff like that. I have, you know, 63 in my bank. And that would also save me on bank space. Because then I could just take those out of my bank and I wouldn't have to worry about those. Like using it for, I could put the permanent ones on my World vs. World character or something. Which I don't know if this is gonna be it. I think the new elite specializations, once they come out, I'm gonna make a decision there to see whether or not I want like whether or not I want to keep this character, like the Paragon and stuff. Oh, come on. I didn't make it. I don't know how, because I was like pressing left as much as I could. Stupid. Someone said this tag sucks. This tag isn't bad. I've seen way worse tags, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've seen some pretty bad tags. Yeah. This one's a pretty decent one, alright? I'll just say that. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can make my Paragon my World vs. World character, because that would be really, really cool. I would love that a lot. I would love that a lot. I still think, and this is one of the things that I want to talk about as well. So recently they introduced the trait that changes what the Necro Staff does, right? So you take that trait and the Necro Staff becomes kind of like a support weapon. I want to see the same thing for a spear. I want to see a trait, like maybe in the master, it doesn't have to be a grandmaster, like in the master trait, in the line for Paragon, that is exactly what happens there. Like where the spear becomes a support weapon. That's what I want to see. I want to see that be like a change where these abilities now do something different when you take that trait, because the problem is we don't have a long range support weapon, right? And I think that would be the perfect opportunity to add something like that in there, you know? And it's like, yeah, I get it for the people that don't have like Seekers of the Obscure or whatever, right? They can't, or Janthia Wilds, they can't do the spear or whatever, right? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that they could still have that in there. Maybe have it not. Maybe have it like where it changes all the weapons. I don't know. Now that I think about it, like that's kind of tough to do, right? But there has to be some kind of support weapon. The problem is the only support weapon we have is staff, and staff is good. It's a great support weapon, I think, but I feel like we'd need another one, whether it's a long range or another close range. I just feel like we need something else. What's going on? What do we do? Where's the commander? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Hide inside. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your children. Which is kids, but it's fine. The other kids, the ones that you don't love as much, hide those too. Oh no. Oh. Wow. What was the damage there? Jesus, so much damage. It was like I was like down within 1 second and died within the next. I was like, wow, okay. Okie dokie artichoke. Hey, welcome back. What happened to playing Overwatch? I don't know. What language is this? Chitato bomb a cheto dead. I don't know what language that is. What is our commander doing? They're just I got mad at the game and I'm back. Who would have thought? Really? You rage quit Overwatch? Oh my god. You rage quit Overwatch. I have done that too. I have done that before. That's why I don't play those games anymore, because I don't like being that way. I don't want a video game, right? Like, I play video games for fun, right? I play video games because I want to relax and have a good time. If video games get to the point where I get mad at them and I quit them because I'm mad, then there is something wrong. And I've over the last, like, I would say about like 5 years or so, I've really started stepping away from any game that gets me to like frustrated to the point where it's unfun and I don't want to play it anymore, because then it kind of ruins the whole experience for me. You know, I don't want to be frustrated, so I just culturally left the game to keep my dignity. Okay, well, I guess that's different. I'm really hungry, and I have no idea what to do for food. Guess we're just standing here. Hold on, I need to log in. I was just checking on my food stamps, and they haven't gone through yet. So I mean, I usually don't get frustrated. I'm like completely chill when playing, but I'm playing with a friend that is learning the game, and matchmaking is weird. Oh, okay. But like, you gotta help your friend out, you know? Or you can tell your friend to play Guild Wars 2, because that is a way better waste of their time. Way better. Way better waste of their time. Ooh. I'm starving. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden now hungry. Like, I was not hungry before I started streaming, and now I'm starving. Also, for those of you guys that were curious, I did do, not grinding, but I did do some cart battling for my Digimon playthrough. So we have some boosters to open. Not a lot of them, just like 10 boosters or something. So I just did like another 15 minutes of just like kind of going around and like fighting that Catherine. Catherine, what were you doing in Catherine? Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. I died. Oh, I didn't die fully yet. Can I please die fully yet? Thank you. But yeah, I did some of that so I can get into some Digimon World. Probably on Thursday I'll do a little bit of that. I'm thinking. So tomorrow we're doing the beta. I don't know. Maybe we'll do more beta on Thursday. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it works out. Oh hi. Well, welcome. Is it Tessio? Tessio 21? Welcome nonetheless. I hope you're doing pretty good. I appreciate the follow. What is our tag doing? Something is going on here and I don't quite understand it. They've become very passive. Oh god. Oh god, I can't, you know, I want to help, but I know that this is just bad outcome. Block it! Block it all! Oh no! Oh no, I must escape. I must escape to the safety of my fort. Let me in! Let me in! Aha! Made it. Let me get some supply here. Oh. Ooh, I do love that back piece, you know? It is a pretty good back piece. I looked at making it and I was like, ugh, it's too much. I already have a back piece. Like I said, I want to focus on the legendary weapons I don't have right now, rather than the ones I already have. Are they gonna do the same thing? Why are they like gliding? Why? Like, just walk down here. There's no one in here right now. Bro, what is that? I don't get that. It was cool the first time. It's unnecessary all the other times. What is going on? There was like no need for that. Just come down here. Ow, I'm on fire. Not really. Alright, let's go. You actually gonna do something right now? Commander tag? Oh my god, look, we're twinsies. You see that person has the same colored, like, Siberian tiger, like, awesome. Yeah. Bully. Let's bully this one person here. Where are they? Right there. Right there. Look, guys. I gotta catch up. No, wait. Wait for me, friend. You have the same tiger-looking guy. Oh my god. I'll never catch up. Get that guy. Ooh, is that? Is that? Oh, that's a virtuoso. That's not the thief. You guys remember that thief that we had the other day? That was like literally having us run around in circles. That was really fun. There he is, look. Ta-da! Yay, we have the same looking guy. Oh, this is cool. I love it. That was all part. It's like we're twins. Twinsies. Oh, you ran into this thing. You ran into the pillar. We gliddy. Where are we gliddying to? I like to gliddy. they shooting at? You guys see that? I don't know what they were shooting at. Like, I thought they were shooting at that, but where are we shooting at? What? What are we shooting at? Is there people right on that thing? Oh, I guess there's people on the hill here, but that's not what they're shooting at. Fucking weird as hell. Like, what is happening today in World vs. World? This is like all over the place. This is like they got a bunch of like randos in here that are like never played this before. Trying to explain to them how it all works. And then left them to their own devices. That's what it feels like, at least. Alright, so I guess I can... Okay, they're shooting right into our fort here. But I guess I can see why we're shooting at that. Oh, they're not even moving. Ooh. Like, they're not scared at all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello? Help. Oh, I gotta go to the... Oh my god! I went from all health to no health in 3 seconds. 3 seconds flat. The cast time on that is so long. It needs to not be so long. Didn't they already shorten? Wasn't that the thing they did? They shortened the cast time on it? Was that the one that I was bitching about? 1.5 seconds, such a long cast time. Ugh. Hate it. Should be a way quicker cast time on that shit. Feathers? Where are those feathers coming from? Is that must be a specific legendary. A very specific legendary. Woo, goodbye. Oh, we got some enemies coming down the hill. Fighting? I guess we're fighting. DPS cleric, which is really funny. I've always wanted that. I think like making an actual cleric, right? Like I have a paladin build. I have a paladin, but to me, like, does anyone else feel like a paladin and a cleric are like two separate things? I don't know. I feel like sometimes they're like interchangeably. I don't want to glide. I'm not doing that. That is the dumbest fucking shit. This commander is gonna go all the way up there and then glide all the way onto the wall. Why? Just walk in right here. Boom. I'm on the wall. I can be right on the wall. I don't know. Like, they get an extreme hard on with this fucking gliding. It's so dumb. Like, why? But I do want like a cleric. So like a paladin I have is like a hammer, heavy armor. But I feel like a cleric is like a light armor, like a mace and shield. And in many games and stuff, they're like a mace and shield. So I kind of want that. And they're like healing oriented. Paladins aren't like really healing oriented. I feel like they're like damage dealers with healing. But clerics are usually like healers, like full-on healers. Bro, look at this guy. Hello. Look at this autograph. Are you done? Are you done doing your stupid gliding bullshit? Once you're done with that, can you like get your life together, Commander, and actually command? Jesus. Talk about a troll. Paladin, to me, is more of a melee boink guy. Yeah, cleric is more ranged. Firebrand is a cleric. Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, what did I watch recently? I watched Mushoku Tensei or whatever, which is like, you know, it's an isekai, but you know, about being like in an MMO, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, I remember there's like one character, he's like a cleric, and I'm like, yeah, he looks like a cleric. And even like something like when I look at like Elden Ring, you know, Elden Ring has a cleric as like a light armor wearing mace and shield kind of character. So that's kind of what I want to try. And that's what this guy kind of did too. You know, he's like he was wielding staff, but he had like a shield and mace. So I kind of want to make that as a build. Ooh, this guy looks cool. Back here. I like him. Yeah, so I kind of want to make a build like that. Like a very defensive Healy build. I mean, I feel like I already have that. I kind of already have that. You're looking very nice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You're looking very nice yourself. Even though I can't see you, but I believe it's true. Oh. I fell down. Oh, thank God. They all went. I was like, oh, I'm stuck out here by myself. But luckily, they all jumped down too. And Luminary is supposed to be the paladin? I don't know. Is it? Is that kind of... I mean, that's the thing. ArenaNet doesn't like to have... Which I understand, right? That's something they've always taken pride in, is having their professions not be solely based on like other things, right? Like there's influences that you can find in certain things, but ArenaNet has always tried to like kind of step away from like, you know, those specific tropes, right? Like I think that's why they want every profession to fill every role, because they don't want warrior to just be DPS, right? Like, how many games do you play where a warrior can be a healer, right? Or like a support character? You know, not very many games have that, right? In most other games, warriors are DPS, you know? So, I think they don't want to really have this, like, you know, but when we talk about like the class fantasy and stuff, I feel like Luminary could be that. Luminary could be a paladin, I guess. Yeah. Because I think the Willbender is like an assassin, and then you have the Dragon Hunter, which is a ranger. So yeah, I guess the Luminary is going to be Paladin, right? Like, it has a shield as a symbol. We'll have to try it out. We'll have to see how it is. This just a matter of subclasses, I guess. I guess so, yeah. That's why I don't really enjoy, because they're too... Mage can only do... Oh, because they don't have any flexibility in what they can do. And that's the thing. That's one of the things that I really appreciate about Guild Wars 2, or even Guild Wars 1, because Guild Wars 1 you could kind of do the same thing in a different way, but Guild Wars 1 is kind of build in the sense as well that you could do anything with any of them, you know? Wow, I got knocked into it. They're like, vanish. Oh, look at the little bee. Look at the little bee friend. Where did he go? Where did he go? I think... Did they swap out to the bear? I think the guy... Veteran brown bear. I think they swapped... Oh, no, there he is. There's a little buzzy guy. Look at him. So cute. I love the little bee. You're so fuzzy looking. Alright, I guess I gotta play some serious. Why are we going back to that? I'm not going back to that. I'm going in here. I always played as a druid for that reason as well. You can be a tank, healer, magical, range DPS, or physical melee DPS. You mean in WoW? Like, in WoW it gives you the options to do the different things? I mean, and that's the cool part. Like, I really think that now ArenaNet looking like, because the issue, I think one of the problems that the system, the elite specialization system had, yeah, and well, one of the elite specializations, one of the issues that early on arose was the idea that there were no roles to fill, right? Like when elite specializations first came out, and then with the first 2 iterations of it, there really weren't like roles to be filled, right? It was just about like, oh yeah, we need some healing, right? And then you need to bring whatever class specific, profession specific buffs and stuff like that, and banners, and you know, there was those types of things, but those weren't really like roles that were being filled, you know. I don't know. So now that ArenaNet has kind of leaned into the whole idea of having roles, they're designing the elite specializations to be a part of that. But also, that means that perhaps they will look at like older elite specializations and maybe change those to fit more into other roles. Ooh, I'm hitting something. So I'm hoping that they go through and they kind of like make sure that all elite specializations kind of fit like certain roles. Like I said, Warrior, for example, only has really DPS roles or DPS elite specializations. So it'd be nice, you know, with Paragon coming, it's a support, but it'd be nice to kind of deviate a little bit. And they have been doing that over the years. But, you know, like I said, I still think like Bladesworn today had like a small update, and it was kind of weird because someone said it was a nerf, but I don't think it really was a nerf. I don't know. But to be honest, having that kind of flexibility is a really recent thing. They didn't feel like Warrior needs a heal spec for so... Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, but that's because I think only recently roles have really taken... Like, there's always been roles, I feel like, but they've really, like we kind of have, like, definitions of different roles. And that's only come, like, in the more recent years. Since, I want to say since around, like... I don't know, I feel like Iceberg Saga, like End of Dragons time when Strikes came out, I think that's when they really solidified the different roles in there. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like they probably had them for Strikes before that, but I think they've kind of... I think with Iceberg Saga and the introduction of strike missions, I think it's kind of bled over into like PvE more than it was before, like a regular, like open world PvE, I want to say. So. Are they hitting the wall? Are they, or is it just the gate that they're hitting? I think it's just the gate that they're hitting. I'm gonna repair the gate just because I can. Just because I can. But yeah, I really want Paragon to be super good. Like, I want to be able to make a DPS Paragon. I want to make it like a support Paragon. Like, I just, oh, that'd be so nice. Oh my god, is he doing the gliding thing again? I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on with that. They didn't even capture this. I guess they went down and captured that and then came back up here. I don't understand. Hot and cute. We're gonna take this point. We're gonna take this point. It's gonna happen. Oh, can't revive him. Oh, too many resurrections. Got it. I'm also excited for like just regular balance patches because I have a feeling because we're gonna see one more before the release, right? Is that right? Are we gonna get one more? We should see one more balance patch before the release. Is that correct? I don't know when the last one was, but even if so, I just kind of want to see what else they're cooking when it comes to like balancing and stuff. I really want to see what other changes they're doing. I really want like Bladesworn to be good. I want Bladesworn to be good. I love the idea of what the Bladesworn is. It's so clunky to play. And I used to like playing it, but I don't know, now it's just kind of weird. Yes, kill them all. We've leveled up again. Ooh. So many things. Ooh, 10 tickets. Hell yeah. Do love me some tickets. I can't wait. Like one thing, you know, obviously, like I said, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, okay, let's get through the beta so we can kind of finish talking about elite specializations, talk about some of the other stuff. But I am kind of excited to see what the overall opinion is of these elite specializations from the community. I think this is either gonna make or break like the early expansion release, because I think a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people are just focusing on that, right? A lot of people are focusing on just elite specializations. They don't care about going to Castora. They don't care about the skimmer getting other things. They don't care about like maybe looking for group tool, you know, they care about, but most people really care about the elite specializations, right? They want that part of it to be good. And I think that it's going to be really dependent on like what the feedback is from this, because I think there's still probably a lot of people that have not bought the expansion, that are probably waiting for like the moment that kind of tells them like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy the expansion, you know, hell yeah, I'm gonna get into it, and like, you know, this is the shit that I've been waiting for, you know. So by the way, speaking of expansions, I'm gonna just plug myself here real quick. You know, for anyone that's watching, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to support the channel, make sure to use my referral links down below. If you're new to the game, there's a free-to-play link down below in the description or in the About section if you're on Twitch. And if you're buying any of the expansions, make sure to use my referral link as well. They are on sale. They just went on sale today, I want to say, I think. So they're on sale, so if you're buying them because they're on sale, make sure to use my referral link. It helps me out a bunch. Like a lot. And if you guys want to further support the channel, I do have memberships available on YouTube, which gives you a little badge and an emoji for live chat. You know, you get a little badge and an emoji, and also, oh god, am I gonna survive this? I don't know. I don't think so. I was immobilized. And there's subscriptions on Twitch as well, so if you guys want to support in any shape or form, I really do appreciate it. And I swear to God, I will work on some more videos for YouTube shortly. Okay, I will release some more. Why are we not taking this stuff back? Like, that's what I don't understand. We're so hyper fixated on this. Why can't we like take back some stuff? Ooh, I got something done. Some kind of something done. Oh, daily stuff. I didn't get anything done. I just existed. I hate that. It's the worst part about the dailies, that you get like a reward for just logging in. I mean, I get it. like I get where it's coming from, but I feel like I hate that it counts towards the dailies. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't count towards my dailies. Like they should give you one more daily, and then logging in just gets you a little bit of astral acclaim, but it doesn't actually get you towards that daily goal. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please don't. No. And the commander is busy gliding again. Ooh, Urgos. I mean, Urgos, there's a waypoint literally right up there, so. Oh god, this guy's beating their asses. 2 people just died to one random dude. Holy crap, seriously? That's not good. I had the wrong weapon equipped. I had the wrong weapon equipped. Oh no. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Look at, there it is. There's this guy right there. Jesus. One of those sweaty basement dwellers. Strike your foe with Rending Force. Follow up this attack with a dual strike that deals increased damage against foes you struck. Oh, okay. So that's where all this damage, like, I mean, look at this. Lotus Strike. That's a different one, but yeah, that's a lot of damage right there. Sword of Wrath. Wild Strike. Double Strike. It's a lot of damage. Oh, thank you guys. I was not even paying attention. I was just reading my chat log to see what killed me. Get that chalk. Ooh, and what enemies we're gonna see? Oh, I'm so excited to see what enemies we're gonna see on Castor. Because we saw like that cool boar type, and I'm excited to see like what that means, like what that, like, you know, are there like how many different other creatures do we see? We already saw like a lot of exotic type creatures. I would love to see some cool snake enemies, or maybe the return of simians. We've seen simians in Guild Wars 1, but they don't exist in Guild Wars 2 anymore. But it would be really cool to see simians again, like actually fighting monkeys. Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh god. Jesus. There's so much fire. I placed my bubble before I jumped off. It is doing damage. Run away, the commander died. Yeah, sprint to the safety of our fort, of our tower. Oh boy, this guy's a tornado. I'm gonna steal some supply. There's only 18 in here. Oop. It's mine. Snoochie Boochies? What kind of nickname is that? Wow, what a glass cannon thief build. Jesus. That guy was like dying within 3 seconds. Bro. I also got to work on my theory video. Oh, that video is like, it's so hard to like, I don't know. Like I said before, it's so hard to kind of connect the dots in that video. Where I'm gonna build this. It's actually a good spot for an arrow cart. I'm here and listening. I'm just talking to people on DC at the same time. That's okay. I appreciate you letting me know. That's fine. I'm just hanging out. See, the craziest thing is that, like, for the longest time, I mean, over the 7 years that I've done this, that I've streamed, you know, many, like, most of my streams have always been to, like, really no one. Like, no one has been out there watching, you know? Which is fine, I get it. I mean, there's more popular people out there. There's people that do more interesting stuff, or more entertaining people, or whatever, you know, I get it, but yeah, so after a while, you kind of get used to just sitting here talking. Like, whether people are not, or, you know, people are listening or not, like, it's whatever. I'm just really hungry right now. That's all I know. That's all I'm complaining about. No! No! You reflected my attack back at me. I immobilized myself. Oh. Oh no. He's coming back for more. Bro. Dead. I'm dead. Can I just type? Oh my god. Oi, Mr. Raleigh. What? What's wrong? Complete event under enhancement effect. Logging resources. Do I have an enhancement? I do have an enhancement. I can do that. I'll take that one enhancement. And that is silver done. Nice. And that's gonna get me probably a bunch here. Hell yeah, bro. Look at this. Oh my god. We're almost done. That is fantastic. Do be so harsh on yourself? Well, I'm not being harsh on myself. Well, I mean, I guess I was a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, just, you know, the thing is, what other reason would there be for people not to watch me, right? Like, you know, let's talk about the facts of that statement, right? Like, you know, I said, like, okay, well, I was always streaming to myself, you know, because other people are probably more interesting, or to stream something better, or whatever, right? But, like, there has to be some kind of fact to that, right? I've been doing this for 7 years. I've been doing this for a lot longer than many other people have, and many other people have way more people, like, way more subscribers and way more followers and stuff like that. So there, you know, there has to be a point where you kind of, like, look at that as like, well, I must be the problem, right? Like, I must be what's wrong with this picture. Because why else? Why, like, what's another reason? More promotion and more planned streams. Well, that's the thing. You don't understand. You've only been watching me for a little bit. I had, for the first 4 or 5 years that I streamed, I had a streaming schedule, and I kept that streaming schedule every week. I was streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I had a specific streaming schedule, and I had a specific plan, and I was advertising on my Discord. I was advertising. I was advertising on X. I was advertising on, well, Bluesky didn't exist at the time. I mean, Bluesky is like a more recent thing or whatever. But I was doing all of that. You know what I mean? I was promoting myself as much as I could. So sometimes I didn't know the stream was coming. I didn't see you online most of the time. Well, and that's the thing, because eventually I gave up, because the thing was that when I set a specific schedule for myself, it was always like, you know, I forced myself to be live at those times, right? Like it was, I had a good time, and it wasn't, but I made sure I was like, because that's just the person I am. So when I set a schedule, I make sure that I keep that schedule. But there were so many days where I streamed to no one, and it was just like, it got really old, because it was like, well, I'd make this time, I set the schedule, and like I said the other day, right? Like, I would like do my hair, and I would like, you know, wear my jewelry, and I'd like, you know, I would do all the different things, you know, and I'd make sure my streams always look really good, and my sound was really good, and I tried to be entertaining, and I tried to do events, and I tried to come up with like interesting things to stream, and I like did all of these things, and none of it ever stuck. None of it ever stuck. You know, I tried to do community events, I tried to have a guild and do guild events, I tried to do all of those things. But like, it got to a point where like after years, you know, I was just like, none of this is working, and people are just like, they just watch whoever. Like, cause I know people that I watch, that I personally watch, streamers that I watch, and there's certain ones that are completely unprofessional. They don't have a setup. They don't like make their screens look nice, and they don't have like transitions, and they don't have lights, and they don't have the things, and they're like 100 times, like, I'm not kidding, 100 times more popular than I am. Okay, so it's like, how do they make it, right? Like, how do they get to the point where they're like super freaking popular like that, you know? So I don't know, it's just like one of those things where I'm just like, you know, who gives a shit? Like, clearly people don't give a shit, so why should I, you know? Have you thought about trying to reach out to the LGBT gaming communities from your streams? Well, the thing is, I don't know any LGBTQ gaming communities, and quite frankly, that is like not really like, it's not, obviously it's not that I'm against having gay people in my chat, right? Like, that would be weird and dumb, but I don't want to just lean towards that, because my thing is, I don't want my streams to be about that, and I feel like there would be people that would kind of turn it like that, and I always hate it. I don't want it to be like a specific theme like that, you know, where it's like, oh, this is like a whole bunch of LGBTQ people, and that's what, because then when people recommend it, it's like, oh yeah, O'Reilly, he streams to like, you know, mostly for like the LGBTQ community, and that's not what I want it to be, you know. I just want it to be for anyone and everyone. I mean, obviously I could reach out to them, you know, and it's not a bad idea. I just don't know any communities. I don't know any communities like that. I'm not a part of any of these communities. Now you're in arena, maybe they can post that you're going to stream. Well, I don't know. They don't do that all the time with people, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, since I've become part, I thought this would be different. Like, you know, nothing against ArenaNet. Maybe it was my own idea of what the ArenaNet, what the partner program would be, but I thought that they would promote some of my stuff that I post. But like, I've posted so much, and they barely ever post. Like, they don't repost my stuff, they don't like it, they don't do any of that. So it's like, whatever. I'm just gonna do my own thing, man. The most important thing is to have your own niche. If you think of it, well, and that's the thing, right? Like, Guild Wars 2 is already a huge niche, but the issue is that, like, so many people, like, they just want to watch the same stuff. Like, yes, I'm streaming World as well, okay? I'm doing that because I'm really not feeling like doing anything else. I could have done my Survivor challenge or whatever, you know, but I had my niche for a long time. Like, my early streams, one of my most popular streaming series was my comparison streams. But even my comparison streams, I barely got any people watching in there. Like, yeah, I got some people watching in there, but most of the time, it wasn't really like people didn't watch those. And I'm like, that's completely niche. No one did that. I'm the only person that has done something like that, that has streamed something like that, that has done something like that. And even that is not a popular series. That was not a popular series. Like, yeah, I maybe got more people watching than I would regularly have, but it's still not that big of a difference in numbers. So it was like, I already found a niche, and people still prefer to watch people that are doing raiding. They're doing the same raids over and over and over again. And people still prefer to watch the people that are new to Guild Wars 2, that are just trying it out, right? Like, when you go through Twitch, you can see that all the people that have a ton of views are either people that are raiding, people that are doing World vs. World or PvP, or people that are new to the game that are trying it out. Those are the same, those are the big people that are being watched. It's not the people that come up with unique ideas, because my challenge runs, those are unique. Specifically the one that I'm doing right now, that's a completely unique concept that hasn't been streamed by anyone in the Guild Wars 2 space. Like, yes, there have been challenge runs and stuff, but this specific run has been very niche, right? It's a niche of a niche, and it's just, I don't know, people just don't care to watch that, I guess. I don't know. And there's a handful of streamers with their established communities. It's difficult to get through that. I don't think there are enough people that are interested in lore, and lore people usually don't stream as well. Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, and I haven't really, you know, that's what I've kind of been missing about Visions of Eternity, is that we have no lore to talk about. So that doesn't help my channel, because my channel is based around lore. But, you know, I agree with you. I think that there is not a lot of people that are interested in lore content, right? Like, I think a lot of people have kind of stepped away from that, which is a shame, but it kind of means that I just don't get a lot of viewers, you know, so. But yeah, the point still stands, I think, that I just think, like, I'm just not very popular and people want to watch other things, and that's fine. I'm not saying, like, oh my god, I'm not good enough or whatever. Like, I do what I do, and if people don't enjoy it, then people don't enjoy it. I don't, you know, I over the years that I've been doing this, I've kind of accepted that. Like, I remember early on, as I was starting out and as I was, like, growing my channel and stuff like that, it got to a point where, like, a couple years into it, I got really, really depressed, because I was like, you know, I've been doing this for 2 years now, and, like, I still don't have anyone watching my streams. Like, I still wouldn't have anyone sitting there watching my streams. And it got really depressing for me for a while, because I was like, man, because I really, you know, like I said, with the comparison streams and stuff, I poured my heart and soul into those things, where I was like, I made sure that, like, they were good as I could make them, you know, and that they were interesting, and I really tried, like, my best with them, and I felt like my best wasn't enough. Like, that's where it kind of got to. But now I'm at the point where I was just like, people don't want to watch me. I don't know. I'm sorry. Jesus. That was the mantra of the damage mantra that, like, took a giant chunk of health out of my body. Majority of my gaming friends didn't even know what Guild Wars 2 before they got to know me, and that's my problem too. I mean, anyone and everyone that I talk to, and they're like, "Oh, you're a gamer? Like, what games do you play?" I'm like, "Well, my main game usually is Guild Wars 2," and they're like, "Oh, I've never heard of it." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. No one ever has. No one ever has heard of Guild Wars 2." So, but hey, it is what it is, you know. I'm gonna try to do my best that I can. I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm still making, you know, it's not like I'm gonna stop making content. There had to be a point where I kind of accepted that, hey, you know what? I guess I'm not gonna be a big content creator like, you know, Teapot or Muckluck or Loranity or any of the big ones, you know, like I just, you know, I have accepted that, and that's okay. It doesn't upset me anymore, you know. I do what I do because it's my passion and because I enjoy making the content that I do, and you know, and I think that I have unique things that I bring to. That's a really cool setup. That's a really cool get up here. I like that. And I think I do bring unique things to the table, you know, by being, you know, I'm not the I'm not the streamer that like overhypes everything. That's like, yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, oh my god, that freaks out at like the dumbest stuff, that screams at like the dumbest stuff. Like, I'm a pretty grounded person and I'm a pretty chill person. Like, yeah, I have my moments where I'm like, oh my god, you know. But those are legit moments. Like, those are my legit reactions. You know, I'm not fake. I'm a pretty like down to earth kind of guy. So I think I kind of have my own, you know, that's, and I'm not saying like everyone in the Guild Wars space, you know, that streams is like that. Like, not at all. There's plenty of other people that are like that too, but yeah, I just think that, you know, I have that and I enjoy doing that. So you know. What is attacking me there? I don't know what that is. Hello? How am I getting still attacked? What the hell is happening? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And maybe, who knows? Maybe, you know, like, I'm hoping, you know, the partnership is still new, right? The thing is, here's the thing, right? So I'm gonna tell you guys. So they had when we first got signed on, all these, you know, like recently we had like a huge chunk of people got added to the partner program. When this happened, they sent out a survey for us to fill out, okay? And I didn't do the survey. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It was one of the things they really wanted us to do the survey, but immediately, like, the second question of the survey was, how do you feel about the partner program? Do you think it's like good the way it is right now? Do you like everything that's been happening? Or it was something like that. And I immediately went like, well, first of all, I've only been doing this for like a month, right? And I have gotten no interactions with ArenaNet. I've gotten no interactions with other partners. I have seen a little bit of growth on my channel, right? But I can't, I feel like I'm not in a position to really make a judgment call on this. So I stopped. I didn't even do the survey because I was like, I want to answer these questions honestly, but I feel like I'm not in a position to answer even half of these questions because they're asking me, like, you know, about something that I've only been a part of for a month, right? Like, it's still super new, you know? And I'm hoping that eventually, you know, I talked about this with the, so, like, here's my hope, for example, right? Like, we talked about, like, a lot of people don't care about the lore and stuff like that, and maybe ArenaNet wants to change that. So they did a partner stream now with, you know, about the elite specializations, right? They did with Mighty Teapot and Snab, right? And I'm hoping that maybe they're gonna do something like lore-wise, right? Like, maybe they want to do a lore-related stream where they have like lore developers on stream, and then they have like, you know, two lore developers and like 2 lore content creators maybe, or something. And like, I would love to be a part of that. Will I ever be asked to do something like that? The chances are probably pretty slim because I'm one of the smallest. Like, I will tell you guys, out of all the partners, I'm probably one of the smallest channels on the partner program. So it's like, will I be asked for something like that? Probably not, right? Like, I probably don't, you know, I don't think that is like likely, but hey, you never know. Maybe they will, and I would love to do that, and maybe that would help me grow my channel, you know, and help maybe grow the interest of the lore, right? Like, that's what my channel is all about too, is like, I want to grow the interest in the lore because there's just so much lore to talk about. There's so many things in the lore that I want to talk about, you know? Loranity is also cool. She's great. I love her. I think she does a great job. You should focus on small victories. You didn't get arena. You did get arena. Yeah, and that's the thing. And there are like 8 people watching right now. I'm just the only one yapping, and not everyone played Guild Wars 1. I didn't know what Paragon is. Yeah, and you know, and I think there's a, like, I point out the little things that people might miss, right? Like we're in the mist, right? But we have the same night sky as Tyria, because of those 2 stars right there, right? Like, most people would probably never notice that, but I'm pointing it out right now. Those 2 stars right there. So this is the Tyrian night sky because those 2 stars do exist as well. But there's a whole theory video that I'm working on right now that does involve those 2 stars. I will tell you guys, it's a very good theory. It's a very good theory, and it's a very in-depth theory with a lot of things. But yeah, I mean, Guild Wars 1, right? I did the comparison stream playing Guild Wars 1 next to Guild Wars 2, and you know, that's really, I think there's something to that. I do the challenge runs, you know, I don't know. So, and that's the thing, like, you know, you say small victories, and you know, that's pretty much exactly it, right? Like, we've grown, but it just takes time, and I can't make a judgment on the partner program yet, but maybe there's going to be a chance where eventually something big is going to happen, right? Like, I'm hoping for a collaboration. There's a person that I've been trying to collaborate with for a long time now, but unfortunately they're very, very busy. So we won't see any of that. Like, just so you guys know, there has been no progress towards that whatsoever. So there's no plans of that happening in the immediate future at all. But there are talks that maybe, hopefully, at some point in time, like in a year or something, we can have a collaboration that we do. I am not, so I used to post my videos on TikTok, but my shorts on TikTok, yeah, I used to post them on TikTok, and then I kind of stopped doing that, and so I don't know. We're doing the gliding thing again, because apparently we're obsessed with gliding. It's also important to stream during peak hours. But that's the thing, your peak hours are different to my peak hours, you know? I mean, yes, I am on NA, and I do stream during peak hours, I will tell you that. Because reset is at 8 o'clock, okay? So reset was 30 minutes ago. That is peak. That is peak prime time is reset, 8 o'clock. And I've been streaming for 3 hours. So I streamed right into peak, and I'm still streaming right now. So I am streaming during peak. But yeah, I'm thinking about, I was thinking about that recently, like, posting my videos on TikTok. I might start my shorts on TikTok, so I might start posting them on there. Your mom's pool boy? Love it. What just happened there? Jeez. Vicious animals, I tell ya. Vicious creatures. The late afternoon. Especially since the EU server circles are generally more populated, so there are more people playing from here. Yeah, I know, but it's just yeah, it's just, it doesn't really, the problem is that it just doesn't really work for me to stream right in the middle of my afternoon. So like, most of the time it does, but most of the time it does not. Because there's many times where I do stuff in the afternoon. So it's just kind of hard for me to do that, you know, because I live by myself, so there's a lot of stuff that I need to take care of in the afternoon. Whether it's like going shopping or appointments, or, you know, I gotta like mow the lawn, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do that, you know, and it's just, you know, and I work late, so I don't want to, I can't get up early because then I wouldn't get any sleep. So it's just kind of rough like that, you know. Got Haunted Axe. Nice. Is that the Halloween skin? Or is that the new one? Is that the new one that just came out in the thing? Where are my chests? Right there. This one right here? It's a pretty cool skin. Nice. Well, congrats on that. And like I said, I had a specific schedule, and I remember my schedule was from 5 to 10. I want to say, or was it from 3 to 8? What was my schedule? I don't remember, but I had like a very consistent schedule when I first started streaming. Oh my god, I had like a very specific schedule, and I kept up with that like every day. And there was like streams where I had like I would stream for like 3 hours, and I would have 0 people the whole time. And I was like, this is exhausting. Like sitting here and I have to be entertaining to no people. Because it's like, you can only have like conversations with yourself so much, you know what I mean? Like, eventually you just kind of go crazy. Especially when you do it for years. Ooh, I got so many testimonies. Oh, I did not want to go. Oh, actually I can. Aha. Let's do this. Oh, I got the tree. Rude. Okay, have a good evening. Thank you. What do you say is a general problem with nowadays people? People don't care about art, music, lore. They just want to kill mobs. Yeah, I just think that, well, I can't speak for, like, generally. Just because I don't know. I feel like I'm not involved in enough communities to really say that. But I think one of the things that people have really stepped away from is like the lore in games. Like I talked about this before. Like, it's crazy to think that there's so many discussions about lore, like Elden Ring lore. Like Elden Ring lore, like crazy, right? Like, people love talking about like Elden Ring lore, and they'll discuss the same subject over and over and over again. And the crazy part is, it used to be like that for Guild Wars 2. For Guild Wars 2, man, when it was like Season 3, Path of Fire, Season 4, oh my god, there was every day on Reddit, you would see like new lore posts about the theory on this, the theory on that. And really, like, when the firings happened, right around the firings happening, Icewood Saga happening, and then jumping into End of Dragons, like that whole period, the entire Guild Wars 2 community shifted in their outlook on what they give a shit about. Like, the entire community. You know, it was right around the time that Wooden Potatoes stopped making, like, long, you know, structured, like, lore videos and stuff like that. Like, it was this huge shift in interest in the Guild Wars community, where all of a sudden none of these things were important anymore to people. People didn't care about the lore anymore. Like, I see people talking about that they haven't even played the last 2 maps of Janthia Wilds right now. They literally haven't even, they bought the expansion and they haven't even stepped that. Like, I saw numerous people say this, that they haven't even stepped into the Mistburn Barons or Bavanisos. Like because they like don't care. They don't care at all. Right? And it's such a shame to me. You know, it's such a shame. But I'm like, man, really? Like, how did we get there? You know, how did we get from like a community that cared so much about its lore, that cared so much about what was going on in the story in the game? How did we get, like, I know why we got there, right? You know, like I understand that the lore content hasn't been what it was before, and the writing has kind of let up, and you know, the twists and turns aren't as interesting anymore, and you know, we've kind of like, you know, Aurene was like a big focal center where a lot of people were very involved because she, you know, the dragon story was just like going on for so long, but she became this like focal point, you know, starting with Heart of Thorns and like moving on actually during season 2, really, with the egg, right? But like there was just like this huge shift. But I'm like, man, how did we get here? Like, the last 2 expansions address some of the longest standing lore questions that we've had in all of Guild Wars, right? But people don't give a shit about it anymore. Like, whether or not they were good, it's not even there. People didn't even bother to go to Bavanisos, which is the rumored city of the Mersat that we heard about before Guild Wars 1 even came out. Like, that's how crazy, that's how fallen the interest in the Guild Wars 2 lore has become. And it's a shame, you know, and I hate it because I would love for it. I would love for it, for the attention to be there, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Because I want to talk about the lore, and I want to talk about the really cool things in the world of Guild Wars, because I think it is so much deeper than other games when it comes to the story and the lore. And yes, the writing isn't the best, and I understand that. And I understand that, you know, some of the stories are a little iffy or whatever, but in the grand scheme of things, I think ArenaNet has done a pretty good job. Especially thinking about that it's an MMO that they're building, you know, and the story is only a small part of that, right? Like, regular MMOs, or regular games, regular RPGs, when you look at something like Elden Ring, right? Like, yeah, they could focus on the story, right? Because the gameplay is just all about, like, oh, making sure that there's hard bosses, and that you have, like, varied builds, and interesting spells and stuff like that. But you know, I think it's a lot easier to develop than something like an MMO, you know. And I think ArenaNet, with what they have, with the money that they have, with the manpower that they have, that they've done a pretty good job, you know. So in my opinion, at least, feels like that to me. But it might also be that I'm completely biased just because I love the story and those things, right? Like, it might be part of that as well. Just because I am so involved, and I am, like, there's a bias because I'm making videos and I want more people to see my videos and stuff like that. But there's a certain passion behind it, and there's a certain interest. Like I said, it doesn't matter how well the story of Visions of Eternity is. I'm just really happy to see a completely new place in the world of Guild Wars. And even if the story is completely shit, I'm just gonna be very interested to see a new addition to the world of Guild Wars 2, and to the available subjects that are out there, right? Like, I think that's really, really cool. Oh my god, now he's going back to the gliding. Now we glide. Why are we? Why? Why is that a thing? Why are we going back to the gliding? Is that a joke or something? I think that's a joke, right? Like, they're making like a joke out of that. I kind of don't even want to be with this commander anymore. I'm really not feeling that commander anymore. So I'm hoping that maybe at some point in time there will be a shift. I have a feeling. So I don't think that there will be a shift with Guild Wars 2 anymore. I don't think that people will ever really be interested in the lore as much as they were during those times. I think that time has long gone. I think what people will be interested when the interest for the Guild Wars 2 lore will reawaken once they start talking about Guild Wars 3. I think that's when a lot of people are going to be like, okay, what's the time frame? When does it take place? Is it still on Tyria? You know, do we still have characters from Guild Wars 2 that we're going to see? Characters from Guild Wars 1? Like, is there going to be, you know, are we going to see stuff from Guild Wars 2? Like, areas and, you know, general locations and, you know, and all that stuff. Like, how's the lore going to shift? And I think that's going to come with Guild Wars 3 specifically. I think around that time is when we're going to see a big change in the interest of the lore. Which I'm very excited for that as well. I'm very excited to see what they do with Guild Wars 3. You know, is it going to be in the future? Is it going to be in the past? Is it going to be in a parallel universe? Is it going to be, you know, somewhere in the mists, right? Is it going to be somewhere like completely different, right? You know, we know nothing about it, and it's like, is it even going to be an MMO, or is it going to be something else? Is it going to be like, you know, they could do it like a live service game still, but they could have it like differently, where it's not like, you know, hundreds of players on a map anymore. You know, they could maybe have it designed like Guild Wars 1, right? Where it's like instanced, and you can only see people out in the town. You know, like maybe they'll go back to the like origins of that, right? Like maybe Guild Wars 3 is Guild Wars 1 classic, right? Like imagine they remade Guild Wars 1 with like a new engine and new graphics, but kept everything else the same, and just kind of have plans to, rather than just doing a couple of expansions, like kind of do, you know, expand on the world more and more. Like, you know, Guild Wars 3 is like Guild Wars 1 1.5 or whatever, right? It's like the new Guild Wars 1, but this time we have an expansion plan to go to Janthir, right? And like maybe experience Janthir how it was when the Mersat were there, right? Because Guild Wars 1 times has the Mersat still alive, right? So we could see that. We could definitely see that as a thing. I'm dying. Oh my god. Like, those are all possibilities, right? We could see all of that. I don't know. I don't know. And they could add, like, you know, they could have like different professions in there, right? They could have the regular like main professions that Guild Wars 1 had, but they could add like other professions in there, right? Like if we had more like that's the thing, if we imagine Guild Wars 1 had more expansions, we could have gotten other classes in Guild Wars 1, right? And we could have something like a Revenant or something. We could have a Revenant, but like a reverse Revenant, where we have like, where we call upon heroes from Guild Wars 2, but like into the past, right? It's like it can see into the future, and it can see the heroes of the future, and then you can channel someone like Traherne in Guild Wars 1, you know, and it's like, oh yeah, the Pack Marshal, you know, from like way back when, or someone like Ridlock, right? You could channel Ridlock from the future. God, it was stressful when that happens. And the commander is gliding again. Really annoying. No, Holly shoes. This is really boring. I really want to go somewhere else. Like, this is just really dumb. I've been at the same spot for like 2 hours now. I'm like, can I go somewhere? Let's go somewhere else. I want a little bit of excitement. What? Alright, so there's nothing going on here. Oh, we have a queue here. Oh, you know what? Let's queue back here. I want to see if I can get that dredge tunnel thing. Let's queue back for that. And then while we're I'll queue as soon as I get to the tunnel. I'll queue for the other one. I love this map. This is a beautiful map. I think this is a waste of a map to have in World vs. World. This would be a really cool open world map. Like, you don't get like structures like this in PvE. You know what I mean? Like big old towers like that. It's so cool. And it's like the environments are really, really cool. And it's such a big map too. It feels so empty. That could be like full of things to do, you know. Like, whoever worked on this map like did a great job. Alright, perfect. And we finished the reward track there. So now, nope, I don't. Oh, do I want that? I don't know. What's in here? That's fine. I'll do it. What am I? Yeah, I'll do that for now while we have the festival going on. I'll grab those. Should be fine. So many things, all the things. Okay. Oh, the antique. The medium antique helm. The coat. Ooh. Not a big fan there. Leggings. Ooh. I'll take those. Wait, do I have the... I have the light hat? What the hell? Light coat. I do have the light coat. Okay. Because I think I have all the heavy, right? Oh, I don't have them. We'll do the heavy legs. Alright, perfect. We got some mystic clovers and some of these bad boys. What is that? The shaped spoon. Garbage. Oh, this thing? I don't have that. Right. So where is this down here? Let's see. Nope. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for I don't forget what it was called, but some kind of leftover something. Maybe it's way back here. Oh, there we go. Broken down. That's the thing I'm looking for. Got it. Alright, so now I can go to the this man. Alright, well, we're gonna open all these. Spindrift. Ooh, what Spindrift open do I not have yet? Don't have the scepter. I do have the staff. Torch is kind of cool. Warhorn I don't really use. Hammer I already have. Yeah, I'm gonna go with scepter. Oh. Salt spray scepter. So I don't have that, but I do have that. Can I sell that? How was... Oh, 31? Nah. I need ectos, so I'd rather break those down, to be honest. Like, breaking those down is much more important right now, because I need a shit ton of ectos for all these legendaries. Look at all these things. Look at all these treasures. What else? These. So many boxes within boxes. Teleport back here. Oh, I'm selling stuff. That's what it was. Is there usually a merchant here somewhere? Way over yonder. Alright, sold all of that. Let's break down. Ooh, I can break all of these down. Hell yeah, give me some of those. Give me some of those. More skins unlocked. Hell yeah. Kind of nice getting to unlock some skins. Sorry. And that happened in the game for over, like, I don't know, a year now? 2 years? 3 years? I mean, some of those are, like, way longer than a year. I think that's it. My streaming sound? Well, I can't turn it any louder. I mean, I could, but that would be really bad for my... Is it really low? I don't know. Because I could turn it up, but then I feel like I'm just gonna be... Because if I turn it up like that, that's probably louder. Is that loud? Is that better? I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna sound really, like I'm gonna be peaking the mic. I turned it up, but Oh, there's a commander here. Nope. There's not a commander here. Wait, there's a, I hate it. There's literally a queue for a not commander, a commanderless freaking. But yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. I don't know. It's been kind of like that for a while. I feel like I'm peaking the microphone now though, so I don't know. You guys have to let me know. If I turn it up any higher, I'll be 100% peaking the microphone the whole time, so.
Do you require my assistance?
I'm gonna follow these people. So I don't know if that's any better for you guys or not. Oh my god. We're like a bit better. Videos and streams. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just that's just my I think that's just my my program, I think. I don't know. I wonder if other people have that same issue. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see here. Yes, louder. I didn't change anything though. I mean, I could turn it up all the way. Like this is the loudest that it'll let me do, but I think I'm peaking the microphone. I mean, from what it tells me on here, it sounds really loud. Like I'm way far away from the microphone. Like the microphone is like right here. You guys can see it was like right here. So let me know if that's like peaking the microphone. From like screaming in someone's ear. I'm not gonna try to be too loud right now until you guys tell me. So that is as loud as it'll let me do it. On here, for my mic at least. But I don't know what I sound like, you know, I don't know, am I peaking the microphone or what? I mean, I guess I could listen to my own stream. Because then I probably have to adjust the game audio as well. Let's see what I sound like. No one's saying anything, so I'm just gonna listen back. Because then I probably have to adjust the game audio as well. Can't tell if I'm... No one's saying anything, so I'm just gonna listen back. Hold on, I'm gonna turn up my volume for myself. I gotta talk a little bit, so you guys are gonna hear an echo, or like a... That's not really an echo. Can't tell if I'm... No one's saying anything, so I'm just gonna... Hold on, I'm gonna turn up my volume for myself. I gotta talk a little bit, so you guys are gonna hear an echo, or like a... That's not really an echo. Oh, much louder now? Okay. Should I turn it down a little bit? Because I feel like I'm kind of peaking the mic. Like, does it sound good though? Like, I feel like I'm peaking the microphone. I can't tell though. I had to turn it to 100. I mean, I can kind of turn it down a little bit, maybe. Maybe like this. Is that still good? I turn it down a little bit. Is that too much? Is that too low? I can turn this up now. The gain volume. Keep that here. It's kind of weird because it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try some recordings later. I'm not gonna stream that much longer anyways. I'm probably gonna go like another 30 minutes or so. Just because I want to work on some videos, you know. I really like these shoes. They really fit with the outfit. So yeah, I lowered it again a little bit. I didn't lower it even as much as it was, but I feel like I put it up too high a little bit too much. Like I was on my meter, I was like in the red the whole time, and I'm like, I don't think that sounds good. I don't know though. Again, you guys have to kind of let me know. Well, of course, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even know what I'm doing. There's like no commander here. This sucks. There's probably no one here either. I'm hungry. I'm starving right now, you guys. I probably had... Do I have any settings? Do I have any filters on here? I do have filters on here. I have a noise suppression and an expander. I don't know what an expander is, but... I could put a limiter on it. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, we have an emergency. We have an emergency. We have to go see the people. Mane of Torment. Okay, well, I was too late for the emergency. And they're probably gonna take it anyways. Alright, cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just literally running around and I have no idea. There's nothing going on in Battlegrounds. That one commander is just stupid. Just gliding the whole time for no reason. Oh, they left. They're not even here anymore. Oh my god. I'm excited for tomorrow though. It's always nice to have like something new to kind of, oh god, we gotta help defend here. It's always nice to have something like new and fresh to play, and the beta is gonna be really interesting. Oh, hello. No, I'm gliding away. Oh, blue is here. Lovely. Oh, I can go. I can still teleport in. Do we have the dragon banner? I'm taking the dragon banner. It is time for the dragon banner to come out. Can I hit them like this? I cannot. Man, how do I hit these guys? I got the super powerful dragon banner. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what to do. Fucking target down there. Why are you targeting on me? I don't want that on. Alright, give me back my Defiance bar. How long does this thing last? 15 minutes? How low is this wall? Not at all. I was worried for a minute. Dude, they're stacking so much right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my god. People are just jumping in trying to attack them. I'm like, that's not gonna go. Get them! Run after them! Oh, no! I lost the banner. I'm sorry, you guys. Hello, help. Really, guys? Just nothing. Nothing from you guys. Wow. They're just standing there. That's why we're gonna lose this. Because they're just standing there, not doing anything. Emergency weapon. Oh boy. They're both here. Blue and green are here to take our shit. Just run by him. Just run by him. Just kidding. Don't do that. Dude. Why are they working together against us? This is so sad. What a sad state of affairs this is. How do I get through there? What do I do? Do I have to go? Does that connect? Do these connect? Does this connect to the other side? It does not. Okay. I was like, maybe I can swim underwater here and then go around and then go this way, but that is a no-go. Alright, I made it around. Now it's just a matter of getting inside. Made it! Made it in! Made it! We made it! Okay, what is happening now? What happened to blue? Wait, I'm focusing on this, but what happened to blue? Did they leave? Attack! Yeah! Okay, Duena Stepo has captured Mendens. So they're capturing, green is capturing all of our stuff. What happened to blue though? Did blue just leave? I'm surprised. Oh, you're on now. Ooh, a mortar. Phew. Okay, I can't do anything with that. And blue left, yeah? Blue's gone. Well, there's some blues left over, but... Yeah, attack. Go, go, go. This is the moment. We got like a bunch of downs. Well, they're bottlenecking, so we don't want to... Go, push. Ah. No. Ugh. Fucking A. Eh. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Yeah, we broke their line. Send them back. See, that was fun. That was different than the garbage I've been doing for 2 hours. And I leveled up. Eventually, one of these days, I'll be level 10,000. But for now, I'm not. I'm in gold. So we're doing pretty good already. I don't know if I'm ever, I don't know if I'm gonna get into diamond, but it'd be nice to at least get gold done so I can get the Grandmaster mark. I mean, obviously I would love to have all of them, but it's okay if I don't. Are tickets a currency? Tickets are a currency. Oh, it says it on the bottom. I don't know why I'm looking for that. I don't know why I used that. I didn't mean to. That was the wrong button. Oh god. Oh god. Pump out healing. Pump out healing. And oh, I'm down. I'm down. I'm dead and down. I'm down. Da, 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 da. Charge on these. That's a cool outfit for sure. I don't know if it, I mean, I guess I get where he's coming from. Like, this is supposed to be ice, but he's using it like, I'm guessing like rocky, like craggy. And that's actually an interesting idea for the outfit. Have it like look like craggy rocks rather than ice. So I do like that for sure. All right, are they all gone? The enemies, are they coming back? No, well, they're still attacking us. I'm just gonna repair the wall. Just to piss him off. Ooh, I got 4 back. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. We have no supply in here. I don't know. Why are we not taking this? Like, that should be our first priority, not whatever that guy's. I mean, I guess he's trying to get rid of the catapults. I can appreciate, or the trebuchets, but do I have any catapults? Got nothing. Well, I have 88 of these. I was just looking for those the other day. Oh my god, I have 88 of those? I was on a different character and I was looking for them. Okay, green is here. We got some supply. We're gonna take some supply. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here, just because I don't think there's much else going on. So, but I appreciate you guys very much for hanging out and chatting. Jacob, Mishking wasn't here. Nat Euro? I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry. Chatgo, congratulations again for being the winner of the gem code giveaway. Tassio was here. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow I will be back. So originally the plan was to stream in the afternoon tomorrow, but unfortunately, like I wanted to go live around like 3 o'clock or something. But the problem is that I have to drive my sister to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, meaning that, and that's at 3:30, meaning, and that's an hour away. So I will probably not be streaming until, I'm guessing, I mean, I don't know how long that whole thing is going to go. I'm hoping I can go live by like 6, 7 o'clock at night. I would like to go live earlier, but I'm guessing around that time. So I will be trying out the elite specializations. I don't know how many I'm going to get through. I don't know if I'm going to be able to try all of them. I might do like some of them tomorrow and then some on Thursday, or get through all of them tomorrow, but then go back and try some other things on Thursday or something. Like we could do something like that. It really depends how much I can get through, you know, in the whole evening tomorrow, and like what time all of that happens. And yeah, so we'll be doing that. We'll kind of discuss that stuff. Like I said, what I want to do, what I would like to do is get some more videos out, and then by next week we can maybe start talking, like I don't know what ArenaNet has planned, but I'm hoping that by next week, you know, once the anniversary's done and once the beta is done and stuff, like maybe ArenaNet's going to start talking about like other things with Visions of Eternity, because I would like to just kind of talk about other things other than elite specializations, you know. So hopefully I will be able to make some videos on some more of the like other blog posts that they have planned. I'm sure there's other blog posts. They haven't really done any, but in the meantime, you know, I don't think I don't know if we're gonna get something early next week or something, but in the meantime, I would like to work on getting some other videos done. Like I said, I am working on a couple of videos that I want to do, like not shorts, but regular videos that I want to do, and kind of keep the whole lore discussion live and stuff. So, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I appreciate